Only one will be up that late.
I'm going to bed early. I had a wedding yesterday. Oh, it says it's live. Oh, yeah, it is live. Oh.
I see.
Is there anyone even here? That'd be scary. Oh, shit.
Oh, I'm paused.
Alright, I gotta turn off myself. There we go. Oh, RCCNC. Hey, what's up, Kyle?
Hey, man, how are you?
I'm alive. Everyone, it's Kyle.
Hey.
What's up, Kyle?
I can do
Hey,
this.
Good different faces and voices and names.
Wait till Christopher talks.
Yeah.
Alright.
I kind of had that Allegheny accent. It's mountains of Virginia. And it's thick.
Oh, here, we'll do this. Double click. Oh! I have the power to control who's on chat. And it's not me, it's Chris. In his vertical video. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's talk about some contest here. We had a contest. And somebody won. 2 people won. Let's pull it up.
I'd say it's lagging by about 20 seconds.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah, it should be lagging because I have it set to do something. I forget what it is. If you do full live, you can only do 720p. You can do 1080p if you do a 10-second delay. And if someone swears, I can hit a button, I guess. I don't know. You can swear. I don't care. Just don't declare any countries as your own in here. Hello. How many people? This is the only thing I hate about the chat. It doesn't tell me how many people are in it. I have to open up the window that YouTube is in to tell me how many people are in it. Oh, no, it says 10 viewers. Never mind. 11 viewers. I lied. It's right here at the bottom of the screen. I've never done this. Okay. Let me screen share. So let me put this here. And there's a screen share button right. Present to everyone. You are presenting to everyone. And screen share button. Application window. I gotta move it to the stupid app. Put this here. There we go. Share. Alright, so everyone should be able to see this now? Yeah, my mouse is even there. That looks pretty laggy though. Alright, so we had a contest. It was music. We had 6 contestants? Yeah, we had 6. We have 2 winners. But we'll go through the people who weren't winners. So in reverse order, we'll start here. We have... Actually, I thought this was really cool. And I don't remember how many votes it got. But I thought that was pretty cool. It was a good idea on music. Plus, it's functional. You get to leave it and look at music notes. So this was by somebody they can't see because it blocked their name. Because they wrote so much in the in the input here. And the next one is the woodblock Japanese bell, which he had another photo where it showed it. I guess he printed a bunch of these for his wife, and I guess they work. And it clamps onto stuff, so it's got a little clamp here. That was kind of cool. Now this was awesome. That's a rattle for kids. Oop. So, yeah. Who was this again? Why don't you show me the name?
Who all is here?
We've got...
Cool.
Yay! Claire, you're back. We're talking about the contest.
Back, yeah.
So yeah, we got this baby rattle. That didn't win, but it's super cool. If I ever decide to spawn children, they will get plenty of 3D printed baby rattles that look like weapons. Someone in the group was printing one today that looked like a mace.
Oh, that's cool.
This one was super cool.
So, what can I see? How can I see what you're looking at?
Is it not showing up? Looks like it's showing up.
But am I reading from the people?
You have to go to YouTube for this one, and not through the Hangout.
Ah, so you can't see it through the Hangout. It's showing up on the YouTube, though, right?
I can see it through the Hangout.
Yeah, I got it up through the Hangout too.
Oh,
Okay, what about me? I can't see anything except black screens.
Oh, perfect. The mystery.
Oh look, now you've got a camera on you, I guess.
Maybe. But
Oh,
yeah.
no, it disappeared again.
Ooh.
Who knows?
Welcome to technology. Google Hangouts doesn't even work.
Now Christopher has joined us.
That's me.
Oh, Christopher's
There's
been.
two Christophers.
Oh, there's two Christophers.
Two Christophers and a Chris. How I
yeah. I joined from my Mac as well, and I got it
Now you're stereoing.
in
Yeah.
the feedback loop there. So
There we go.
put it off.
So we had this awesome piece by Tetra, and this was super cool. I want to know what white filament that is, because that's super dope.
I'm just clicking random buttons here, so
Do it.
all goes weird.
Then we did have two winners, so let's go with the winner in the non-post-process category. We had to get like a ukulele or a tiny guitar. It's titled Tiny Tim Remake. So that must be on Thingiverse. Let me look that up. Let's see here. Thingiverse.
What's the URL to the YouTube?
It should be on the Facebook page, on the group page.
Okay.
Tiny Tim. Is that on there? Nope. That definitely got me nothing on Thingiverse, but that's okay. Yeah, this is actually super cool. I didn't know you can make instruments that actually worked. And then I think Olaf was the one who posted that violin, and someone in his family was playing it.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm over here printing like test cubes. And they're over there printing actual guitars. Which I couldn't play anyway if I printed it. I'd just be hanging at my wall. But that is super cool though. This thing won the print quality part of the contest, which is, I can see it. A whole bunch of different wood filaments. I like it.
Well, very good.
But then we got this crazy drum here.
Aha!
Ah, you
now
found
I
it?
can see. Yeah.
So this is the winner of the post-processed category, which is where we allow people to actually do more than just a little bit of sanding and removing of stray badness and whatnot. But this one was super cool. And I think he actually posted a video of him kind of drumming on it on the Facebook group. Let's take a look here. Facebook. And I know what was in here. I just don't remember their name. Because I'm really bad with the names. If you didn't know, I haven't called any of you by your name yet because I don't know who any of you are. Alright, let's see if I can find it. Oh, this thing was so cool. We need Sando on here so he can do us a demonstration on how to do this photogrammatic for free. Alright. And... Oop. I'm back. Let's go back to the screen share though. Application window, share. There we go. Alright. Where is the drum thing?
Now I can see it on Google as well.
See, I'm doing what... Oh, there's the other baby rattle. This thing was super cool.
Oh yeah, that is cool.
Who doesn't want a mace baby rattle? And I do want to see... Oh, this thing finished. Man, I love that. Alright, I'm off topic. Come on, we can do this. We can find a drum. All I can remember a name. This is, if you know who you are, write your name in there. Sup, Rogue One. Alright, and we could do this. You know, I should have just, like, wrote people's names down.
Ryan Hill, Chris.
Ryan Hill. All right, so I just got to search in this group, Ryan Hill. And there it is. Now we're going to put a love. That's 3D printed. Super dope.
Pretty neat.
Now we know why it won. Alright. Going right back to video. Ah! I'm back. Oh, I can move this. I don't have that light turned on. Alright. But yeah, that was the print contest. I mean, it only had 6 people enter. All of them were good. But the winners went crazy. So Ryan Hill, super awesome drum. And I need to figure out who Bar 553 is who did the guitar. Let me log in here. I've got the ability to log in and see who that is. I just don't want to log in the secret panel while everyone was looking online. Photo contest, photos. And the guitar was by Barrow HDE. They didn't write their real name in there. Never mind. Everyone else had like a legit, like adult email address. First and last name at google.com. But, so how's everyone else doing?
Pretty good, man. How come none of your printers are running back there?
One of them is. I can't turn it one way, but it's behind me.
I believe you.
Hey.
Oh, there you go.
And actually, I'm gonna, while we're chatting, I'm gonna send a print to the Mark III. Yeah, what is everyone else printing right now? I know Claire's printing something that wasn't looking very good a second ago.
Oh, my bed is so warped that the stuff that was printing in the front right is kind of not going to look bad when I take those wheels off. I'm just printing wheels. That's what I'm printing. It's wheels for scouts.
Oh. You have you're running scouts, or do you have someone in scouts?
I help run one of the Cub groups, Scout Cub.
Oh, they have Cub Scouts in New Zealand?
Yeah.
What? Man, I was
It's
a Cub Scout for like a
thing, you know.
year. Oh, but that's cool. I
So
didn't know
they're
they had...
gonna make these. They're gonna make these little cart things, and I'm printing the wheels for them.
That's super fun. Oh, that's right. I didn't export the G-code. I sliced it, but I didn't export the G-code. All right, brand new super secret Vecco extruder, version 2.3. So yeah, if you've already printed another Vecco extruder, here's another one. I can't win.
I promise I am going to upgrade my printer these holidays, but goodness knows what I'm going to need to reprint from what I already printed, because you guys can't stop upgrading stuff.
I really can't. I think I enjoy that more than actually.
Bodies.
I blame Vecco.
Yeah.
I mean, and it doesn't help that Prusa's not pushing out more stuff. They just, I think 4 days ago, redid some things on the R3 parts that were very silent.
Oh, really?
So if you printed R3 parts, there's new R3 parts, which I already had. But
Do they have R3 tag?
yeah, they still say R3 on them, but they added a nut on the on this part that doesn't have the arm, but mine has an arm. No, here's one that doesn't have it. So this is Vecco's, I believe. Yep, this is Vecco's. They added a nut to hold on to the band shroud, so that way it's not just gripping into plastic, because that always seemed to fail after a while. And they did something else. I forget what it was. Nathan's in charge of that, so I've been chatting with him at Prusa, and he's kind of went hog wild on stuff, and Prusa's like, stop fixing things constantly. Which is good for us. Bad for people who don't want to redo it every week.
Yeah.
Oh man. Alright, I need to hit this print button. I did it again. Did I send it? Nope, I sent it. It's stabilizing. Do I
I
have
have
PPG in
to
there?
print all my Mark III parts. It's just a hodgepodge of different colors.
Oh, your audio cut out. Oh, he's switching
Got
cameras.
a nice green PSU cover. Yeah, a red fan mountain shroud. Blue.
So you have Christmas
Mess right now.
and America. At least the Tilly bow is, red.
It's looking okay.
Yeah, I think all mine are in some state of disaster, except for this one, the CR10 Mini. That has nothing done to it. I will be putting in a 1mm nozzle on there, but yeah. And then this Mark III has a bunch of stupid parts on it. And then this Mark IIs that's behind me is going to be a 2.5. I actually have the box right here. I bought an upgrade 3 weeks ago, and it's been sitting here. I stole the Bondtech out of it, though. Hair bows are still there.
I got my 2.5 upgrade like months ago.
Did you install it?
It's still sitting in the box.
Well, I printed all the parts, and luckily they're in... Oh, man. Veco's parts go on this, too. God, Veco.
Well, I printed all the parts, and then they upgraded them. I got to print them again.
That's the question, everybody. Everyone that's in the chat. Do you love the fact that parts keep getting upgraded every 5 minutes?
Well, I think it's great that they get upgraded, but every 5 minutes...
You can see the difference in just how beefier these.
Oh, that 10mm rod. Hold on, let me present you. Present to everyone. There we go. Show us those rods, bro.
So I have the 8mm on the left. But it's pretty significant. I didn't think 2mm would be this drastic, but it was.
That's a big rod.
But...
As funny as that sounds. And you did that on the x-axis and the z-axis. You haven't done the y-axis yet, have you?
I've done it all.
Oh my god.
All three.
Oh, wow.
Required redesigning quite a few parts.
Yeah.
The entire X carriage, motor mounts, idlers, and the Y mounts.
Oh, there's blue there, though. You missed a spot.
This is the old color. Yeah, this is one. There's a few parts that I haven't, printed again. But I think this at least matches to some extent. I wasn't reprinting. This is the pain to reprint, so I figured I'd leave that alone.
Dude, that case looks so sick.
It's big.
Yeah.
I think
You got that's the wet board in there?
this is the Duet Wi-Fi in this one.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Is that the one OC made?
Yes.
Oh, man. That looks so cute. What? Does it pops open?
Yeah, I don't have it screwed down yet. I had it for a while, but then I had to rewire the entire thing. So I just left it hanging.
Huh. Is that Capricorn tubing that you're using for the reverse Bowden?
Yes.
That's the professional Capricorn tubing too, the high-end
That's
stuff.
correct. It's the 1.9
Yeah.
diameter, I believe, versus the 2.
Yep. Dang. I have not. I tried that for a little bit. I think I just have stock PTFE because I have way too much of it. Kyle, what you got over there? I see. Is there a printer behind you? I don't see it. I think I see it.
Not behind me. Behind me there's, I don't know, there's a cricket machine. And then over here I've got a little Delta.
What?
And then, let me spin around. In the corner I've got a Zortrack
What?
and 2 photons.
Wow.
So those are all going right now.
There's a photon over there, that way.
Yeah, I've got those 4 at home with me right now, and then I have my not at all stock Mark II and my Turbo Mark II in my office at work.
At work?
Yeah.
Oh, that's no fun.
I'm there 8 hours a day, so I might as well do something fun.
I think OC does that too. He has his Gigantotron printer. I don't know if you guys have seen his crazy Ulta Prusa that he bought from somebody. It's like, doesn't it have the 10 millimeter rods, or is it 12 millimeter rods on that thing?
It's huge, whatever it is. I mean,
Yeah.
they're massive.
Yeah. Yeah, everything's got giant motors, and he's got belt-driven Z-axis, which is insane.
It's a tank.
Yeah. He needs to hop on here and tell us what damn printer that thing is. I forget it every time. It scares me because I think it was the frame and no motors were like $1,000. But it's what was it, like a 10 millimeter thick aluminum bed?
Yeah, I'm not sure. But it's a beast.
Man.
I want to get a Delta just so I can, like, watch it, right?
Oh, the Delta. Yeah, I do have a...
It's so fun to watch.
Which one did you have, Kyle?
It's Neva.
A
Really
Neva?
Yeah, it was like $250.
Well, the good news is I bought the mini Delta, and that thing needs to burn in a fire. So, long story, or short story, I met OC before I met him on the Prusa forums. I was part of the Monoprice Mini Delta forums, and that thing was a pile of crap. And one of the mods there got me into like a mini battle of conversation, and he booted me. And OC's like, thank God, Ridden, that guy's horrible, he's an asshole. And then he met me on the Prusa forums, like, who is this really nice guy that helps people? I'm like, I don't know. This printer doesn't suck, so my anger doesn't come out in conversation. And what do you got over there, Brian?
I just got a Prusa.
You just got a... One?
Just the one.
Oh, man, we're going to have to get you another one. I'll send you something. I'll send you this mini Delta.
There you go.
It sounds like a dying cat at all times. That's why I don't run it.
I already got 2 living cats, so I could take it in.
Well, it could be a male cat.
There you go.
This is the first day that my Delta has been running in like 2 months. It's been sitting in a corner of my office and without a nozzle on it for 2 months. So I spent some time today to get it working, and it's working okay. But I spent a $50 printer.
Man. Yeah, I've seen CNC Machines. They made that really cool new Delta that I've been eyeing. The Artemis.
The Artemis, yeah, it's insane.
Yeah. Do you guys know David Shorey? He's on Twitter and wherever. Oop. Yeah. So yeah, David Shorey is on the Twitter, and let me pull him up here. Let me pull up. That dude's got the Artemis. He picked it up from Matter Hackers. That dude, he does all the fabric, print on fabric stuff.
Oh yeah, I recall.
All right, let's pull him up. Let's screen share. I like this. You can screen share right through Google Hangouts. All right, it should be live now, but he just did this dress that's all in, he has it in here. Yeah, Filamentum Smaragd Green and Vertigo Galaxy. That was all 3D printed, besides the little metal clips.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's also having a battle with his Mark III, and I even offered to go live chat with him, and I'll fix his Mark III via live chat, YouTube, and he's like, won't respond to me. But that's okay. Because he's literally been posting every day that something's gone wrong with his Mark III, which I shouldn't have told him it's most likely user error, but to me, everything is user error. Yeah, but yeah, he does this. I mean, that's
Pretty cool.
And,
Yeah, I want to do that sometime.
Yeah.
Printing on mesh.
Let's see here. He's got videos of it doing live, which is pretty cool. And he does all these designs, and he offers them on his Patreon. I think if you do like a $5, but that's his Artemis rolling around. which is insane.
That also uses the Duet Wi-Fi.
It does. That comes with its stock, right?
Yeah, sure does.
Oh man, which makes sense. I mean, you need some horsepower to run a Delta. Hey, this got uneven extrusion.
Even their, I guess, row stock. I believe all their printers have the Duet Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Maybe not the Orion.
Come on. Oh, here we go. There it is, printing directly on the stuff. It's crazy. That's some talent, though. Designs it all, and I think he uses magnets to clip that onto the bed, and yeah, he glued mirrors inside of them. All right, I'm gonna leave that before I try to start printing that stuff. Because I don't have time to print. I mean, I gotta print more Veco body parts. That's gonna take a week.
Oh my goodness, that Delta is almost 4 feet tall.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
huge.
I have a friend who found a old janky Delta, like just a frame pretty much with really crappy parts in it, by a dumpster in Vancouver. And he completely rebuilt it. He put a Duet Wi-Fi in it, put a smart effector on it, just magballs everything brand new. And he calls it Dumpster Delta, and it's like he put like a couple $1,000s into this thing, and it's awesome though. But it's like 5 feet tall.
Dumpster Delta. You know, if there's a brand name that I would buy from, it'd be the Dumpster Delta.
Totally. It's so big that he put his Prusa on the bed, and it fit between. It fit on the bed.
Do you guys follow Fun King 3D?
No.
Oh man, they're building a custom 3D printer right now. I'm going to presenter mode again. Let's screen share this again. This thing's insane. He just got the all the axes installed. None of the motors yet, but check this thing out right here. Go big. Yeah. Look at that. You could put like 3 Mark IIIs on there.
I don't know, I think I lost it.
Oh, you did? How about now?
Yeah, there you go.
Alright, so it doesn't like the fact that I went full screen on the video. So yeah, that's the...
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, that is super cool. I'm going to play that one more time just because I got to watch. Look how fluid that is.
Wow.
But he's the guy that him and his son do stuff. I think his son's on here does... oh, he's got a mosquito too. Look at that. Yeah, but him and his son do all the 3D printing together. There's like a Tanner... Oh, there's Xander Thing Thursday, so his son does a little YouTube thing too. Super fun people. But that thing is crazy. I mean, that's just dumb huge.
Do you still have the mosquito on your Mark III?
No, I had to take it off to test the Veco parts.
Oh, yeah.
And the other Mark III is running other test parts, so it's just like... Mosquitoes right here. So when you get your thing done, I'll print it and I can see if it'll dry fit. So
You're going to have to print the Tilly Skeeto.
The Tillaboo Skeeto. Skidoo.
Tilly Skeeto. Yeah, that's right.
I will say I miss having a sock because that is... Oh, sorry. That is gross from printing. I printed so much PETG on this thing and it just got disgusting.
Okay. Yeah.
And I also don't like the microsys nozzle, but whatever. It's the only one that fit. Alright, what else we got down here? Oh yeah.
I use a brass brush. And
yeah.
It honestly cleans the bottom of the heater block really well.
Mm-hmm.
So I have no build up on the bottom of my heater blocks at all.
I need to swap it back to 4 foot wide. Yeah, he's printing the... Thomas is on the chat saying that's the FK1. 4 foot wide. That is... Yep. Brass brush, though. I do have one by the other Mark III because it's without the silicone sock at the moment, even though I have a drawer of 5 of them right there. I can see it. I can literally walk over and put it on. As long as I don't mind getting burned. PTG was great with the Mosquito, Thomas. I printed a lot of parts, a lot. I did someone's full printer and a couple other printers on it, and then I had to swap because someone decided to make new parts for me to test, and I can't say no to Vecco. Captain Vecco, I forgot. Let's see, control room. Oh man, look at that! I could turn your guys' volume up. There we go. Kyle's is a little quiet. There we go.
Yeah.
That's better.
I just wasn't saying anything. Yeah, with the dirty heater block, for whatever reason, the block on my door track gets disgusting. Like in an hour.
Yeah.
It's bad. Like all I print on ABS, and it gets gross. Like it's pretty much black right now.
Oh yeah, that's I you know what's funny? I get really particular about how clean the printers get sometimes, and that is just, I can't do it. It gets so gross. I have to have the sock. Is that printer mad at me? I gotta watch this one over that's hidden over here in the corner because it does stupid stuff. Nope, it's still running. Never test things. Never promise to test things that may explode, because that's what's going on over there. And I have the ugliest colors on there too. Ugh. Ugh. I grabbed random parts to fix something the other day out of my throwaway bin that I took out off an older printer. My life sucks. All right. Claire, you just have a Mark IIs and you didn't do the 2.5 upgrade.
That's right. I'm gonna do it. Sometime
All right,
soon.
You have next week.
No, I don't.
What? I will give you a day off of work and Cub Scouts. I'll fly out to New Zealand and
You come out here and do it for me. Otherwise, I'm doing it in October.
October.
Oh,
Man,
October's that's practically.
that is
This year
2
has
months.
flown by.
Yeah, it has flown by.
I have
That's
2
all right.
weeks
I'll
off.
put on that West as well.
It's okay. I haven't done 2.5 on either of my Prusas either. So I think I'm gonna do it on one of them, and I'm gonna try and sell the other one as is and buy a Mark III with it. So I'll have a 2.5 and a 3. I think that'd be best.
Yeah, I'm trying to have the trifecta. I bought the upgrade so I can have a 2S, a 2.5, and a 3, and then I got another 3, and then I need an MMU 1 because I would, have a 2. So
I have the MMU 1. I took it off and it's sitting in a box right now.
you got to use it.
I did for a while, but then I found I wasn't using it like too much, like on practical stuff that I needed it for. And it was just not quite as reliable. So
Yeah,
I took it off, and I'm using a guy I know designed a kind of hybrid Mark II, Mark III extruder that uses Bondtech gears with the Mark II style.
Yep.
So I harvested a set of Bondtech gears off of that, so I'm using that right now.
That is the bonus on there because you get, 4 sets of Bondtech gears?
Yep, 4.
So that's $200 in profit.
Great value. And then I stole one of the motors because I think one of my X motors on one of my printers cracked out. I harvested one of the motors from the interview. So.
I'm going to have to buy me an MMU 1 just for all the extra spare parts.
Yeah, it's a lot.
What's Christopher doing? I just put him on there. He's over there playing with his duet, I think, via the web app.
Yeah.
Now, have you seen the interface yet?
It's a sweet interface.
It's really cool. But everything is home.
What?
But there's a feature that I love. It uses independent drivers for the lead screws, and it will automatically level the gantry by probing 2 points at the end of the bed. So if I go over here to my macro, calibrate lead screws, yes, it'll home.
This is weird.
now it goes to that point. Probes this point, but what's neat is it tells you the deviation down there at the bottom, adjustments made.
What?
Oh, wow.
And I have it go through 3 iterations of it, and each iteration it gets better each time.
So it just repeats the process over and over until it's level.
Well, you can set the number of times.
Kyle's dying, by the way. Sorry, everyone. Kyle just walked away, died. He was coughing. Oh, he's back. Never mind. He didn't die.
I was dying.
But what's great, everything is G-code, and you can edit everything within the browser. To go to settings, and this is your main config file, all your motor currents.
So it's all live, and you can change it live.
Not config.
Okay.
You have to reboot for this particular file, but everything.
But you don't have to compile anything.
Yeah, no, it doesn't compile. It just loads it from the file.
That's stupid helpful.
It really it makes life easy.
I'm over here like, Prusa, what's your secret command? Because they hid the motor current settings in a different command. It's not under the stock like M601 or whatever it's supposed to be, 640.
Yeah.
And
It's
like,
a little overwhelming at first setting this up, but I keep the G-code
reference guide.
handy at all times.
You should put it on paper.
Yeah.
And then we're all going to head over to Claire's house and build her Mark II with a duet.
But no, I mean, but the stock Mark III really does an outstanding job for what it is.
We're not having a 32-bit board. And
yeah, I mean, what they're able to do with a microprocessor and Mr. Coffee from 1999 is pretty impressive. So,
Mr. Coffee. I was talking to Shane, and by the way, Rogue, someone mentioned MMU, and if anyone's, talked about it, the beta test just come out. Shane was on, there's a group chat that's Fridays, and they talk about 3D printing stuff, and like Country 3D was on there, and a bunch of other 3D print makers, but Shane was on there, and so was the guy that, Mitch from Palette. So they talked about MMU tech, and Shane was talking about that. So if you Google that, I might be able to find it, but Shane was talking about MMU, which I will have a Palette Plus next week. Remember how I told everyone that I was going to definitely open up OC's palette that he bought, never opened? He shipped it Friday, and it will be here Wednesday. So the Palette Plus will be here, and I'll open it before OC opened it. So then I can do multicolor printing.
that's cool.
Because you can't at the moment, of course.
Yeah. I mean, I could do layer changes, and what's funny is I still don't know how to do that. I taught someone how to do it. I read Matt Hubb's article on it, and I know the commands for it, and I've never done it. I just go up the printer, hit change color, or I'll be like when I did the 2-color vase. I was sitting in the office and I was editing, and I looked at the monitor. I was like, yeah, that looks like a good layer to change. So I just went right to the Octoprint and went right to the terminal and just sent the command to change layer change, and it sent it right to the printer. And the printer's like, okay, I'm waiting for you. Beep. Annoying beep. So, yeah, this will be my first venture into something that has more than one color on purpose ahead of time. Brian, are you getting one? Are you going to get an MMU 2?
Well, complicated. I just want to get a second. So I think I'm going to wait and see how it launches. It's not going to be an early adopter.
Yeah, so you're gonna get a Mark III, right? Second printer?
Most likely, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Once the funds are there.
Well, the good news is I heard that kidneys are about the cost of a Mark III now. So
Really?
you can swap a kidney and get a Mark III.
I have a brother and two sisters too. I can get them to chip in a kidney each.
Yeah, just tell them you need it.
Yeah.
They won't question it. They'll think you need it for medical reasons. And be like, yeah, totally.
Exactly.
My heart aches for a Mark III. So what does everyone print? What do you print, Brian? When you're at home and you're like, man, I need to print something, what are you printing?
I usually end up printing stuff for other people. I have very little that I printed for myself. Like, I have a business partner where I printed. That's how it works.
Whoa, it's the giant Lego man.
Yeah, giant Lego dude.
Yeah. Is it done?
No,
you missed?
I'm going to get him ready by next weekend for my nephew's birthday.
Nice. And then, have you done the hips yet?
No. Not yet. That's
super secret. Super secret. Let's hop into Mesh Mixer. I think, I'll show you the trick on that one. I think I still got the Lego man installed. Keep talking about what you printed about, what you're printing. What are you printing right now besides the Lego man? Is anything printing?
I just got the arms and the clips, and I think I got to do the clips again. A little tight.
Yeah, when you grow them, they definitely, I had an issue getting the wrists in, so I just got a rubber mallet and I hammered that thing in. So they don't move, but
the wrists actually work. You know, they fit right in there perfectly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see, hips. There it is. I guess I could just screen share my screen. Screen share. Oh, come on. So many things hidden. So I cheated. I used Mesh Mixer. That's such a hard word to say when you're me. Screen share. Entire screen. Yeah, Mesh Mixer is definitely complicated. But what I did was I split the hips in half, so I don't have to use supports.
Right down the middle?
Yep.
Like,
right down the middle. Now you no longer have to print supports, because literally either you print it...
Oh, I see what you did. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Then.
Instead of having all the support here, all gone. You just print it flat. And they are different, so you can't use the same one on both sides, but it printed perfect and locked in, and I didn't have to glue it. The pressure fit held it all together.
Oh, nice.
So...
Yeah, I think you could actually just flip like that right in Slicer.
You probably can. I'm learning new stuff on Slicer every day because it's completely. I think I had that the other day. We were talking about that you can import a G-code and it imports the settings. So you can import a G-code as a config. So
Yeah.
you can't see it, Chris. What can't you see, Chris? Or Matthew? Someone said can't see it, Chris. But what I was saying is, you know, there's always like these hidden features because the documentation is, I don't know, missing everything.
Right.
I wish Prusa would be like, hey, here's all of the hidden features. But no, the other day it was literally like, oh man, someone printed this. What's the settings? Oh, the parts are showing. Oh, it didn't show up. Dang it. Well, Brian saw it. Did you see it, Brian?
I did, yeah.
Well, all that matters is Brian saw my parts that were showing. Sorry, guys. But yeah, you can import a G-code as a config in Slicer, and it'll import the settings that was used, so you don't have to like go back and look at them. You can just. Cool. And I'm like, why wasn't anyone telling us this?
That's a big feature.
It's a really good feature. Like, oh, you saw the icon size version. Yeah. Welcome to having a Mac. The spacebar. Spacebar lets me look at an STL file and actually play in 3D.
Are you talking about export plate as STL?
No. I'm talking about literally the G-code that you printed with. You can go to load config and it'll actually load all the settings. So you can be like, oh yeah, those are the settings I used.
That would be handy.
Yeah, it is. And it's there. And no one... I literally, I got that from Alex one day. I was just like, he's like, yeah, you can just import the G-code and the settings are there. I'm like,
Why did you never tell us?
yeah. Why did you take us, like, how many years have you guys been making printers? 3, 4? And you didn't tell us it's like, you know, Slick 3R Cypher can do this? Oh. How about you, Chris? What are you printing? What do you print besides parts for your Tilly Boo?
Other than that, I mean, a couple new things. Obviously, a lot of
Marv.
brushing fills.
There's so many of them.
A few models. This planetary gear mechanism is kind of cool. I printed a lot of functional parts that are actually being used
On your printer.
elsewhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So, but other than that, you know, just messing
Nice
around,
foot.
a few models in there, and you know, printed some things for my niece and nephew.
You are ready
Other
for
than that,
bed.
yeah, I've been printing a lot of printer parts.
That's why you need like 7 printers like Kyle.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
kidding.
Oh, see, Ron over here, he printed a keg tap handle.
Hey,
Hey Ron, what does it look like? Put it on the forum. Is it awesome? So Ron just chatted on the chat thingy. So Claire, what do you print besides rubber wheels? Are they rubber? Are you printing them in TPU?
No, they're not rubber. They're ABS actually, because I got loads of ABS that I want to use up.
What?
Oh
yeah, and tell us how expensive eSun filament is for you.
$45, I think, plus shipping.
Oh.
That's New Zealand dollars, so it's not quite as bad. But seriously, you can't get decent filament here at all.
Oh, that hurts.
so sad. I use like 99%
That's PETG. The
ESON.
PLA is like $30, I think. PETG is like half as much again as PLA.
Oh my god.
I pretty much use all ESON. It's like $20.
It is the 22 at max, and that's...
And
I'm still like, oh.
Most of the filament you get is like completely no brand. You don't even know where it's come from, just off some boat from China.
Well, most of the filament comes from there, and I mean, it could be worse. I think Veko, we were talking to him about filament, and I guess there's just, you can't get filament in Macedonia where he lives. It's just like, there's some like back alley filament maker that makes really good PETG, and then he can't get anything else because nobody ships to Macedonia.
I don't get that.
Yeah.
You know, at least Claire gets eSun. What else can you get out there? Is just random brands or is just eSun?
I got some of the stuff I've got as One How a while ago.
Yeah.
But you just kind of just buy stuff and you see what arrives. I'd like some blue PLA, and you see what's on the packet when it gets there.
Oh man. I mean, I literally just hopped on Amazon and got that gold filament that everyone posted. You know, I'm gonna go grab it because I want to open it. But what are you printing right now? You keep talking.
That's good
Well,
looking
apart
stuff too.
from the wheels, well, I printed like a Pokemon
looking
for my daughter, and I'm doing a lithophane lantern thing for my other daughter, and my son is not told me what he wants me to print him at the moment, apart from complaining that I haven't printed him anything. And I print like pencil holders and all that kind of stuff for work. And someone at work wants me to print like hominid hands, like hands of ancient pre-humans.
Oh, it smells horrible.
So I'm looking into that.
Oh my god. Don't buy a box of this stuff. It smells horrible.
What is it?
That's that filament from China. It smells bad. And they put bubble wrap in it like it's going to get damaged. Like, hey guys, here's some bubble wrap.
That is the goldest filament I've ever seen.
It is so gold.
Oh, wow. That is beautiful though.
Is that the silk gold?
Yep, that silk gold
Yeah.
doesn't even have the brand on it. It just says silk gold on the thing, but the brand is whatever that means.
I'll just go get one of my filament boxes so you see what I mean.
Yeah.
It is certified, and it uses NatureWorks, which is crazy. So it uses American product. That's weird.
Sando wants to join our chat. I don't know if you have to send him the link.
I'll send him the link because we
Hey,
need some more international flavor here. And what are you
Ron?
printing, Kyle?
Well, I was just going to say, Ron just posted a picture of that tap handle on the page, on the group page.
I'm gonna hit refresh.
It's pretty legit. Good job, Ron.
Go, Ron.
Yeah,
Oh, dang.
that's awesome.
So it arrives like this. 3D printing filament.
What? That is such a generic box. That's the one house stuff, right?
No, the one house stuff has got one house on the box, so this is not that.
Oh.
I have no idea what it is.
It could be worse.
Like in a box like this.
What? Oh, I do like that it has the half aluminum foil, half clear plastic, though. That's.
And that's just. Who knows? It's just like a completely anonymous box, which is why when I ran out of the blue that I liked, I couldn't get it again because I've no idea what it is.
What brand was that? I don't know. The one that came in the white box.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, this has a zip top. Oh my gosh. This has a zip top on it. Every brand needs to do this.
Oh yeah, they're good when they got the zip top on the top like that.
Now that's gold. Let's bring me up.
Yeah.
That is.
See that again on the screen. Yeah, it's beautiful stuff. It really is.
Jeez Louise. And I think it's like $30 for.
Is that PETG or PLA?
PLA. So I'll throw this on the printer someday. Oh, it smells so bad. Oh.
Doesn't usually smell of anything.
Yeah, it normally doesn't. I think the only stuff that like wood PLA smells amazing.
Yeah,
I could print wood PLA.
I've got some of that, but I haven't printed it yet.
It's so. Is it just coming in a wooden box? Like this is my wood. This is the wood PLA. It comes in a wooden
I don't know.
crate.
I'll go look at it.
All right. And then Kyle, what are you printing?
I print pretty much everything for just orders that people buy from me. Like I don't even know.
3D hubs?
Yep, I'm one of their partners. So I don't know what 95% of the stuff is. I just get the files and print them off and put them in a box and ship them.
What is the funnest thing that anyone has asked you to print?
I don't know, man. It's such like ambiguous stuff. Like this. Like I have no idea.
Oh, that looks nice though.
Yeah. So it's just parts. And then there's one I have that's for a cosplay thing for a customer. It's different parts for a blaster. So here's like part of it.
Damn, those look nice.
There's the handle. And yeah, they all go together. There's the barrel.
So they've scribbled out whatever the box used to say.
The only thing...
Hold on, Claire's got a box of the wood.
That's what it says on it.
Just natural wood. All right, guys, if you go to New Zealand, they have the indiscriminate, like, you know, when you order a magazine that's an adult magazine that comes in a black label, they got the boxes for that for you, so.
Perfect.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
The only thing that I have printed for myself in the last probably month is one
An
of those...
extruder.
No, it's you know those secret boxes, like there's that butterfly secret box.
Yeah. That thing's so dope.
I'm doing one that's it's a remix of that one. It's got like a sun on the top and the moon cycles on the front of it.
Okay.
So I put all the parts. I just got to put together. So.
You lost the key, bro.
I did. Got it. Boom. So I got all the parts for it. Got to put it together. There's a little sun on the top.
What?
Yep. Just got to put it all together. I found I need super glue, and I don't have any super glue here apparently. So.
Well, if you look for super glue, you need this stuff. Bob Smith Industries.
Right.
It's MaxiCure. It comes with a spray bottle of set. I learned this from Joe's 3D printing nerd. Joel, not Joe. Sorry, Joel. But yeah, so you put this on, and you spray this, and then when they combine, they stick immediately. So if you don't,
The quick dry. Yeah, I saw that on his channel.
That's cool.
it is ultra quick dry. It's actually really
Probably
bad. I've ruined prints because of it.
Yeah, I used something like that where they had a setting, like a highlighter pen that you put on one side, not a highlighter, but you know, that kind of pen. And then when I put it together, I discovered it was gluing two hemispheres together, and I was like a centimeter out, but it was too late. So now I've got a moon where the craters don't line up.
Well, that's fine. It got hit by a really big meteor on the other side, and it just sheared it
Yeah.
along the fault line of the entire planet, because all planets have one entire fault line.
Yeah.
Right in the middle, right where Ecuador is. That's where ours is, just shears. Oh, where's Sando? Sando, where are you?
I don't know. He's about because he's on the chat, on the moderator chat.
I see him. He's seeing all the comments. Maybe he's just signing up for Google right now. He's from Germany, or he's in Germany. He's not German, but he's from Germany. He's in Germany now, right? We talked about this in the mod
Well,
chat.
I thought he was German, but he lived in England for like 14 years or something.
That could be it. He can tell us. Sando, you can tell us these things so we don't just make up stuff about you.
I'll be right back, guys.
Oh no, we lost Brian. The link just opens Hangouts, but does nothing else. Ah. Take your time, Sando. I wish this thing had talk to text while I'm playing on this. Dude, the name Indiana Zoidberg is awesome. He's on the chat right now. That is such a good... I don't know what it means, but it looks awesome. And everybody loves Zoidberg. Alright, closing that. And what have I been printing? Everyone saw these. Ugh, they're so heavy because there's so many ball bearings. I actually went through 2 packs of ball bearings. All the colors. I had that roll of rainbow filament, and I never swapped it out. I'm just sitting there in my room going, I'm going to send it. I'm going to keep sending tush spool holders. They just turned into a rainbow. I just finished something. Hold on, let me grab it.
Oh my goodness.
Did you like that technique?
Beat it in submission. Yep. Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the rainbow filament is awesome. I mean, for as cheap it is. I think it was like $25 on Amazon for the whatever China Xin Chao. What was it? It was something. It's a brand I've used before. And it does a really good job. It just, the transitions take forever. But it is transparent, so you can kind of see the gyroid infill. Do I have my phone on me? Oh, I left it upstairs. Look at me, being professional, not keeping my phone down here while I'm on YouTube chat. Yeah, oh, Boba Fett joined us. Like, legit Boba Fett is on the chat right now. Like, that's his profile picture and his name.
Probably shame.
The quick dry does not leave a white film. It does stay clear. It does haze the glue a little bit, so maybe that's what you mean, but the spray itself stays completely clear, and it smells good, but it's definitely probably really bad for you. Yeah, there's no light above me. I turned it off. Oh, I got this giant light right here. Ugh. Never be a photographer. You own all the things that you don't really need in life. Come on. Let's see here. Ugh. I want to make it shine. My little light of mine. I can't believe... I wonder who Boba Fett is. Let's see here. Nope, doesn't make it look any better. Looks creepy though. There's so much light. It's just too much light. Oh, I guess you can kind of see it in there. Yeah, there we go. It's cool though. Camp Stories by Chris. This would be even better. I'm waiting for Sando to get here. He's got something interesting to say. I guess he's installing Google Hangouts. He's never used it before.
I had to scramble to install it on both my machines.
Oh, it's Ryan. Hi, Ryan.
I don't know.
Ryan I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm not going to say it. But he's on the forums. But he is. How did you get Boba Fett as your username? You'd think someone would have taken that a long time ago. I have used the inland filament. Yes, I have used inland filament, and I actually, for a long time. I know Brian got some recently.
They just switched it, actually. It used to be rebranded eSun, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But I think eSun couldn't keep up with their demand for it, so they just switched suppliers to something else. I don't know who it is now, but it's not eSun anymore, as of like a month ago, I think.
Yeah, that looks way different.
Yeah.
The wind on this one is really good at it. It's like, what do you call it? And then ProPLA. I don't know, it's the same price as the regular stuff. It's got a great wind. It's okay.
Your microphone sounds like crap, Brian.
Best I can do, man.
But yeah, no, I used it for a while, and it's not bad. It just, the colors were always kind of meh. And then when it printed, it always got a little worse. But, I mean, if you need a white or a black or a gray, dude, I was buying 5 or 6 rolls of it, just eating through it, printing stupid things when I first started printing. It's supposedly made by Polymaker. You can still get the old eSun one labeled as PLA Plus for $2 more per roll. Okay. Jetto Black, thank you for chiming in and telling us what's up. And that, I guess that goes with what Kyle said, that they're no longer making the inland filament.
And the new one made by Polymaker, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, Polymaker makes good stuff. Yeah, that's Brian's favorite.
It's usually expensive too, so.
Yeah, Polymaker's expensive, because you guys use the, Brian and Jason all use the Polymaker Polymax PC filament. I use eSun PC filament, and it sucks, because it's not really polycarbonate, it's EPC. Mm-hmm. And, by the way, the eSun dryer is garbage. Someone just posted a video the other day, and the inside chamber temperature never reaches the temperature that you set it to.
Yeah, I turned mine up to 80 the other day, and I let it sit for an hour, and I touched the heater pad, and I can touch it still.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
That's unfortunate. It looks like a good product.
It looks like it's something that you need.
Yeah, I left a spool of soggy nylon in there for 10 hours at 80 degrees, and it was just as crackly and poppy after I was done. So.
Oh. Well, the good news is now I have 2 really expensive spool holders that say eSun and weigh stuff. So.
The weighing thing's kind of cool, but I have a little, gram scale for that.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't? We all kind of do that stuff too, part-time. So, I mean, selling on the street and whatever. So, you got to have a gram scale. I've got a couple down here. Who's breaking their keyboard? That sounds like Chris is breaking his keyboard on the microphone.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was opening a Rubbermaid.
Yeah, he was.
Sorry about that.
Didn't know you can buy them in plastic. But hey, things you learn. Yeah, I mean, $60, and someone posted a video. They had a little, they put a thermometer inside, and it never reached temp ever. It was like 30 degrees C in there. I'm like, that's how warm, 8 degrees warmer than my basement.
Yeah.
Has anybody used the 3DX Tech polycarbonate?
I have not. I was going to.
Because I have a roll of it that I'm scared to use.
Hey, you can get a eSun dryer, and you can blame it on the dryer when it doesn't print good.
Right. Is it just as hygroscopic as nylon, or do you have a little bit of time?
I think polycarbonate's better than nylon in terms of how quickly it absorbs things, on moisture, but it's fast, man. I will dry it in my normal dryer, and like the next day you need to dry it again.
Yeah.
But nylon, you know, a little bit better, a little worse. That's like, don't let it sit for a minute.
Right.
At least on ion nylon.
It's like printing a drive box, or at least parts for it. So I can start printing some cool stuff.
See,
I have all these exotic filaments that I just haven't used yet because, you know, I'm not quite set up for it.
You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you so much that you can use... I don't have any exotic filaments anymore either. Everything's... I do have some BVOH that just came in, because someone told me it was better than the PVA I bought. So, thanks for that $80 purchase, whoever told me it was better. Because that... And it's not even a full kilogram. I think it was a 500-gram roll for $80 for BVOH.
Oh, wow.
Ouch.
Yeah, and that's why I got the eSun box, to dry it.
Enjoy using that with the MMU that you don't have yet. So.
Well, the Pallet Plus will be here Wednesday, so that's what I was stocking up. So I got some PVA. I got some Make Shaper PVA because it was on sale for $60-something for a kilogram, which that's still insane, but you're only going to use a little bit, you know. But you need a way to dry it.
eSun box back?
I will send them back.
Good. Don't blame you.
First I have to figure out how to. I guess I gotta... It went through Interservo, or whatever, Interservo. So I guess I gotta hit them up like, bro, this thing doesn't work. But it's a really nice scale, thanks. I don't need it, though. So yeah, I'll get some money back from that. I can buy something. Let's see, he's getting an error. Let's see what the error is. I can't read German. It says kein Unterhaltungen tippe auf die Schlaflaken. Yep. Don't know how that works. Sorry, Sando. I probably mispronounced all of that German. I'm Polish. I can do skis and really long R's. I can't do hard consonants.
He should be able to just go to the link you posted, and it should take him into it.
Yeah, but then it's giving him a thing, some kind of error that I can't read.
Is that an error?
Yeah, he's in the chat right now, so if you hit him up in the chat, the Facebook chat. Did you try the link again? Alright, and then what other exotics? Oh, I do have, it came in, I got it from Printed Solid, because I ordered, once I bought that one roll of polyalchemy elixir filament, I bought 2 more, because it's freaking gorgeous. I picked up a roll of matte forge, matte PLA.
Cool.
It is really matte. Really, really matte. Like, it looks like chalk gray. I thought it'd be fun. Claire, they have more than just wood as exotic out there, right? What exotic filaments have you used besides wood?
I haven't even used the wood. I haven't used anything.
But you got ABS.
I've got ABS and PLA, and I've done one whole roll of PETG.
Just one roll?
And I finished it, so now I've got to get another roll. But I've got this huge stockpile of ABS and PLA that I've got to work through before I can really, stock up on anything else.
Oh. Yeah, let me try sending him this link again. That's crazy. If there was a roll that you would want to get of crazy filament, what would it be, Claire?
Oh, that gorgeous purple stuff that people were posting a little while ago, the stuff that's about to come out.
Oh, the new Filamentum purple Vertigo or whatever.
Nightshade or whatever it was called, I can't remember now.
Oh my god, that new Vertigo purple. Let me find it. Someone just posted it. Someone had a test roll. Was it Tom?
Yeah, somebody did.
Tom Jackson. I bet you got some because that dude is bomb diggity.
Vertigo Starlight?
Yeah.
It might be the one. It's a new one anyway that's released 28th of August or something.
Yep.
Yeah, it was Vertigo Starlight. It's like purple with blue glitter.
Yes.
Sweet.
That thing was amazing. And Tom didn't... Oh, there it is. There's a roll of what it looks like. 3D Maker Noob got it. Let me throw it on the chat here. I just found it. Twitter's the best. I don't know why Twitter's the best. Everybody's on the Twitter. There it is. Share.
Oh, in fact, release date 21st, so it's already out.
Yep, there it is. That blue, sparkle, purple filament. That is...
And
that
that's
is insane.
PLA.
Yeah, that is their crazy PLA.
And that's the Pearl Night Blue. Is that what it's called?
No, it's called Vertigo
Oh,
Starlight.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. PLA Extra Fill Vertigo Starlight.
Jesus.
$41.
Yeah, in America.
There it is. Yeah.
So, like,
750
by the
grams.
time it was here, how much would that be?
Oh, like 125 or something.
125 New Zealand bucks.
Yep. $2.
I'm looking here. Yeah, like when you go look at stuff that looks cool, like I'm looking here a roll of bronze fill for like 105 plus just, so that's an extra 15% on top of that for tax. And then presumably you got to pay shipping on top of that. And how much is it? It doesn't even say how big the roll is.
Most likely
It's
750,
750.
and
All
it's gonna be heavy.
All the filament things is 750.
Oh,
This is I'm not looking at the. I'm just I'm just looking at some random filament in New Zealand.
oh my God, that is just gross.
I can't send links to the Google chat thing.
Let's see how Sando's doing. Sando.
Well, for American buyers, they have it at 31.
Yeah, Filament 1. And then Matter Hackers just said that they're going to start selling Filament and Filament.
I think they already do. I saw.
Yes,
That's
they
actually
do.
where I got the Vertigo Galaxy from today.
By the way, for Kyle, Filament 1 does sell Fun to Do
I'm
resin.
I'm actually looking at the Fun to Do resin on their website right now.
Yeah, it's really good. It does not smell bad, and it prints amazing. For us that have a photon, that's like our best resin.
Yeah. And it comes in 1 liter bottles, which I like.
Yes. And it's very inexpensive for a liter bottle.
So,
Resin is expensive, guys. It is, and it's messy, and it smells so bad. I got some of the One House stuff, and oh my God. It's right below me right now.
Keep garage.
yeah, I've only used the Anycubic stuff up to this point, but I've gone through a ton of it. I've gone through like 6 or 8 liters of it already. But and I've got a whole bunch of it somewhere back here.
What? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, got a bunch up there.
I have
Down there.
2 liters. That's it.
More up on top up there in the boxes.
What?
I did a huge job for actually for Nissan USA 2 weeks ago, and I used like 4 bottles of the Anycubic Gray.
That stuff is what, $50 for a half liter?
Yeah, the guy I get it from is 41, and then he gives quantity discounts too, so it ended up being like $38 for a half liter. Which is
That's the guy in the forums, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which he just switched actually to Monicure.
Yeah, that stuff's not bad either. As long as it's not the One House stuff or that other brand that everyone hates because it smells like poo. Acrid poo water.
Oh, come on.
What about you, Claire? Do you do resin out there? Is resin like $400?
I have no clue.
Oh no.
But well, these people do resin 3D printing services. Let me see how much it costs.
Huh. Sando's still having trouble. Maybe he just hates his country. Maybe he's like Vecco, where he can't get UPS. Maybe Germany can't get Google Hangouts. Could be. Oh, Brian's still there. Let's see. Someone mentioned the Amylin filament, bronze and marble. The Amylin marble is really good filament.
Looks like it's 120 plus.
120 plus for resin?
So 120 plus 15%, because that's ex-tax.
Oh my gosh.
That's painful.
Oh. You know, I'm going to start sending stuff to Claire. I'm going to buy it here in American bucks, which apparently is really powerful.
Let me see, how much shipping would you pay on that as well?
Probably less than you would for everything. Because I just shipped something to Matt Harrison, and it was about $23 to ship a mosquito and some Gates belts in a priority USPS International.
That's not bad.
No, I thought it was going to be something like $40, and when I heard 25, I'm like, I'm sending all kinds of stuff to Australia. What about you, Chris? What's your most exotic filament today that you have in your house that you haven't used?
That I haven't used? Well, I have some nylon. I have some Nylon X, carbon fiber.
I've wanted to use the Nylon X. It prints so pretty looking.
Cool. You know, I have a ruby nozzle, and unfortunately, it will not fit my mosquito. But
Is it too short?
Too short. But my other E3D nozzles work.
Oh, I can't stand that they make a standard and then like my P3D nozzles. I love my P3D nozzles. They are exactly 7 millimeters on the thread length. They don't fit a mosquito. They have to be 7.1. I do have one E3D nozzle in my kit that doesn't fit because it's also 7 millimeters on the dot instead of being 7.1. Why make a standard if you're not gonna stick with it? E3D.
I have a copper plated E3D.
Yeah, it's not hardened. It's just a nice copper non-stick coating, but not. Oh no, it's not even. It's just plated with copper for non-stick, but it's not like the twin clad that it's hardened, so that way you can print. It's so weird having Mark III. Sorry, I keep looking behind me because I can't hear my printers.
Okay, I'm gonna go just take a pin off the bed. I'll be back in a mo.
All right, make to hit it. Use my technique. You have to smack the crap out of it on a Mark IIs. Wham.
But yeah, this particular nozzle is 7.5, which is funny, but for some reason...
7.5 millimeters?
That's the copper-plated E3D.
That's way bigger than their standard of 7.1, 7.2.
Well, you were talking about their variants.
That's huge.
But my Ruby is only, let's see, 7.02, but it bottoms out for some reason.
Yeah, so 7 millimeters. Jesus.
Yeah, which is a shame, but I will. So close.
Yeah. And that sucks too, because if like I had that little video when you build a hot end and you set your hot end, it's supposed to be a specific distance away. It should be really close to bottoming out to be proper fit for the nozzle, so the heat break, the cold end, starts properly. And if you buy a nozzle and it's a different length, you have to redo the entire thing if it's off, based on E3D's guide. So.
Yeah.
That's why I've been now building them. I now have just multiple hot ends. I can just swap the whole thing out because it variance sucks when you want to just swap things easily.
Yeah. I'm going to test this other standard E3D nozzle and see what it is.
How about you, Brian? How many nozzles you got?
Well, I got a bunch of those, like the cheap Chinese knockoffs.
Yeah.
Got like a variety package. And then, there's like I think 12 in there. 2 size.
Yep.
0.2 millimeters up to 1.
Because you print mostly with a 0.6 millimeter nozzle, right?
Yeah, I've been loving the 0.6.
Oh, man.
Can you hear me a little bit better? I tried to mess with the
Yes. Well, I do hear you better now. Yeah, I do have 1.8 millimeter nozzle left, because it's the only one I got, because I bought that same I bought the E3D one when I thought like they didn't make, you know, you hear the stories that like the cheap Chinese ones are bad. That they're not. If you don't really care about like certain things about your printer, you can get away with a cheap nozzle. This might not be the right size orifice.
Exactly. That's
what the calibration is for.
Or like Chris is having over there, he has all the E3 ones and they all don't fit because they're all different sizes, which is annoying.
But I do also have a 0.6 Hercules. And,
yeah.
Yep. I haven't used that one yet, but that's going to be for the carbon fiber nylon and other braces. I have the.
Which carbon fiber nylon did you buy?
The Carbon X X-Tech.
Okay. Let me know how that goes. I've only used their carbon fiber PETG, and that was awesome.
Let me tell you, it prints easier than regular nylon. I think the carbon fiber keeps warping as much.
Yep.
And it prints beautifully. I mean, when I printed it, I had retraction accidentally set to 0.1 instead of 1.0. It was a little bit stringy, but other than that.
Oh, Chris is showing us how it. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that's better.
See, that's better. But that's the way it should be.
Yep. And then Brian, that's the nylon X.
Yep.
Dang, that looks nearly perfect.
Yeah, and it weighs practically nothing, and it's really durable.
Nice crotch shot, Chris. Thanks, buddy.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, don't feel bad. I did the same thing one time. I was on a group chat with a bunch of guys, and
well, luckily these pajamas don't have the fly trap.
Chris got famous on YouTube the hard way.
There you go. Looks like Sando is joining us now.
Hey guys.
Oh, Sando!
He
looks even better on video than he does in photo.
Yeah, that photo's 10 years old. I haven't changed it yet.
You don't look much different, though.
Oh, I got a bit fat.
No, you haven't. I've gotten fatter.
I've got a belly, when you get real.
Dude, that accent is dope. So that's like half UK, half German?
Yeah, probably. I'm losing the English accent a bit.
Oh, man, but it's so gorgeous. Like, you and Chris need to talk for a minute, because you got the twang versus UK. I think that's a good battle. And Claire's got the New Zealand accent, which is also super cool.
We definitely have a wide variety of accents.
Well, I mentioned I was on the... I mentioned I was on the chat with a couple of the guys from Prusa, and one of them was from... he was Danish, and I said it out loud, and I shouldn't have... But everyone laughed anyway. I said that he sounds like a villain in every American movie that's supposedly from another country. And right now, Sando's my villain in this group right now. With that
that's
voice.
good. It's good to know.
Because you've seen the movie Snatch, right? That's like the best UK movie that we've seen in America in a long time.
That's right, yeah.
And Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, because that's the other...
They're brilliant.
Yep. But what is the best UK movie right now? Because I don't
know.
Damn it! You're supposed to know these things, Sando.
I haven't lived in the UK for 10 years, so I'm... Yeah.
What's the best German movie?
Oh, they're horrible.
Is David Hasselhoff, is he still like a big thing over there?
What?
Wasn't David Hasselhoff like a big thing in Germany not too long ago?
Yeah, maybe 20 years ago.
He's been big.
David Hasselhoff. The America's greatest gift to Germany.
Germany, I think that thumbs up Germany. And...
I just woke up, my coffee, left it somewhere.
The good news is it's 11:22 p.m. here in the Midwest, and I'm just drinking soda water because I need to go to bed eventually at 3 a.m.
Oh, that's good.
That's 12:20
in Virginia.
In Virginia, Martinsville, Virginia.
12:20
for
Florida.
NASCAR.
Florida.
Where at in Florida?
Orlando.
All right, everyone's gonna go visit Kyle. We're all gonna go to Epcot, right? Is that what's out there? In...
Yep.
Mhm.
Like 30 minutes away.
Okay, yeah, we're all visiting Kyle. We're gonna stay at his house. You can get some filament. Oh, somebody else joined in.
Jen knows that now. And now I'm back.
And Claire's back, and she's got.
Oh, she has.
I got the lithophane that I was printing, but you can't really see it.
It's too bright.
It's too bright. Yeah. It looks fine. Go here, but it's too bright in there. Which is a
Well, when
shame.
we come visit to bring filament, we'll see it in person. So.
Yeah.
And I'll take you all to Hobbiton.
I'm okay with that. So we're world tour. We're gonna pick up OC in California, and then stop over there. Then we're gonna go to Florida to pick up Kyle. Then move up to Virginia. Where are you at, Brian?
I'm in Connecticut.
Oh yeah, then we'll go northward
Oh, I
to
thought
Connecticut.
It was from Jersey. I'm sorry. Who's from Jersey? Somebody's from Jersey.
I think nope. Alabama's Jason, and his voice is he's got his on. He's logged in as a mute.
Oklahoma, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the southern ones, one of the southern belters. So yeah, we'll stop up Connecticut, then we'll go to Canada, pick up Eric, and then we'll fly over to Germany. We'll grab Sando, and we'll get some sausage, because we have one German restaurant in town, and it's legit. They do all the pinwheel sausages and all that fun stuff. I will go down like crazy for any good food. Like, just good food is amazing.
There is a German restaurant like 20 minutes from here. It's my favorite. That I just get a gigantic like schnitzel the size of your face, and oh my gosh.
Did you hear that, Sando? We want to come visit you because you guys have sausage in Germany.
Yeah, no problem.
Not because you're there.
I'll make some.
It's the food.
Oh, let's see what's going on in the chat over here. 3D prints of yourself.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what it is either, but that sounds amazing. All right, wait. Let's get Sando up in here. Sando, so you missed some conversation points, so let's get you caught up. What are you printing right now?
Nothing.
Damn it.
It's all dead. I just came back from holiday yesterday, and my office is a mess.
Is that the S4 or the CR10?
It's the 10S.
Okay. And
Yeah,
then
but
two-
I printed yesterday. I had to print 2 of these.
Yeah, you couldn't even print that. You made that, and you weren't even anywhere near a printer.
No, yeah. Now I can print it.
And I still need to print it, but I'm over here printing stupid things. Actually, do I have... I might have to swap filament, but I will print that skull thing. I'm gonna save the STL. I'm gonna find it.
I printed it too. It came out pretty well.
Did you print that on the Tilly Boo, or did you print it on the Mark III?
This was the Tilly Boo.
Ooh.
However, I think it came out pretty well. I mean, it even picked up the, fuse marks in the cranium. I mean, it came out pretty well for a scanned 3D object.
Yeah, it did. That was insane, Sando. Like, I keep hearing about the technique. I know Prusa posted that little write-up they had on how to do it and how cool it is, and then I've never seen anyone do it. I'm like, I'm a photographer, maybe one day, and then all of a sudden Sando's like, explosion, here's this skull thing with many skulls.
Yeah. I try to do an ultra high quality, but my laptop tried to process all the data 2 days long.
Oh, wow.
And right at the end, it just gave up. My computer said, that's it. It failed. I'm like, great, thanks. So it's only high quality.
Oh. It's only high quality. You know, most of the stuff you get off of Thingiverse is like garbage, and then that and low quality is still better.
Yeah.
I'm pretty amazed that it doesn't need supports. It's like the overhang.
I just printed something over there that should have had supports on it, and I forgot, and somehow it recovered. So, the things you learn by making good mistakes. I'm going to slice this. I'm going to make this print. I'm going to print it tonight. What do I got? I'll print it in the gold. You missed it. Open up that box of gold, and it smelled horrible. And Claire spends way too much money on filament because it's expensive. Oh, there it is. He's got a better. That looks. Which filament is that?
This is bronze PLA from Atomic.
From the who?
Atomic Filament.
What?
My go-to filament of choice in the States.
Yeah, I need to switch. My push plastic PLA has been pretty garbage lately. That's so cool.
But that's the best fill I've ever printed, I believe. This is...
Yeah, and your
flawless.
Tilly Boo Extreme.
This is the 24-volt fan that I put on there that did a pretty good job on the overhangs. One better than the other, so it kind of tells you
how good the fan shroud is.
Yeah, on one side the fan works great, on the other side not so much. I mean, it's a big difference.
Oh, ah, that's gross.
That's another fan nozzle. But I mean,
yeah, that side looks perfect.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a hard overhang. Sando can do it on his CR10 because he's probably got the. You got the Pets Fang on there, Sando?
No.
It's so nice on the CR10 though.
I made my own. I've got a Titan on.
Yeah, that's right. You said you had the Titan and something else, E3D.
Yeah. The Volcano and the V6.
That's right. You have the Volcano Titan Super Combo. And how big's the nozzle on that thing now? Like 2 millimeters?
No, I had it on 1.2 millimeters. I did some cool stuff in tests, but it's I reduced it to 0.8.
Oh, yeah. I am putting a 1 millimeter nozzle on the CR10 over here.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I will. I blame Kyle.
Look, I printed this in 1 hour.
What?
With a 1.2 millimeter nozzle.
It just looks like spaghetti, doesn't it?
Oh, look, this one looks good. This is came out pretty nice.
That's crazy. Ah, so Indiana's asking about the stone block under a printer, because I guess he's looking at Chris's setup, and Chris has got that giant piece of granite under his printer.
Oh, yeah.
But if you have a Mark IIs, literally it goes from sounding like loud to sounding like it's a Mark III-ish. It is a huge sound difference when you take a printer and put it on a stone block. Plus, it helps with some of the vibration, because that stone block will absorb vibration better than your wood table, which then would resonate, and depending on the table you have it on, it could sound really bad.
Yeah, I agree.
This helps a lot. It makes a big difference.
Yeah, and you have that nice granite piece, though.
Yep.
I just got a concrete paver, and it's brilliant for the noise.
Yeah, so if you have noise, put a block under it.
Yeah.
I have enough outside. I'll get one inside.
You carry your printer outside when it's too loud?
Yeah. No, it's in the basement. The noise doesn't actually annoy me.
Yeah, all mine are in the basement too. The only thing, you missed it, I have a mini Delta back there, and that thing, you can hear it in the garage, which is on the other side of the house when that thing is going. It's an amplifier for its own horrible motors.
Yeah.
Just never buy that thing. Kyle's got the good one though. I think Kyle and I are both going to go half in on an Artemis, and we're going to travel to each other.
That's good.
2,000 for the kit.
For the Artemis?
3,000. You get it fully assembled.
I heard the assembly's not bad. Indiana's going to Home Depot again. That's actually where I bought my stone paver from, and it had a texture on one side, so I just put the texture on the table side.
Yeah, people take like a piece of yoga mat and put it down on the table, and then put the stone block on top of that.
Wow! Yeah.
That helps even a little bit more than the.
Oh my gosh! So literally, you don't need a Mark III.
Yeah.
You need $10 in yoga mat, and which apparently, like 5 years ago, you could just use a Subway bun because it had yoga mat chemicals in it, So you put that subway bun down first, and then the cinder block or cement block, and then the printer.
Yeah, that's what I've got. I've got yoga mat and then the cement block and then the 2S.
Cool.
That was probably pretty inexpensive, though, right?
Yeah, pretty inexpensive. That was cheap. But now my camera, which was mounted before I did all that, it points like underneath my printer.
The only thing in New Zealand is cheap.
Cinder blocks and delicious food. Because you can have a farm out there and just steal your cows and eat all the cow stuff. I'm just making stuff up at this point.
You are.
I am. And then Sando, you also missed. What's the most exotic filament you've used, and/or haven't used?
From material?
Oh yeah.
Well, I tried
Printing
nylon. I had to. A friend of mine has a company selling water filters,
Oh, okay.
and he wanted me to print a prototype, so I printed it in nylon. And the first try it worked. It stuck on the bed. It warped a bit on one side, but it worked. And after that, I tried another 4 times, and it just wouldn't stick on the bed.
Glue stick.
Yeah,
glue
glue
stick.
stick.
With nylon, because the PVA and the glue bonds with the nylon. They're the only material that I use any kind of substrate for is nylon.
Yeah, and a lot of it.
Diluted or pure?
No, just glue stick straight on the bed.
Whatever came with your Prusa.
Okay.
This stupid thing. I've got a lot of these.
Yeah.
Your thing I can't read because it's in Czech. Maybe I can read it. Czech and Polish are pretty close. Nope. Nope. It is solvent free though.
That's good.
But yeah, that's worked for me, and I think Nick Keller on our group has been printing the Tallman 910, and I don't know what he's using, but that thing does not warp. His last print he posted was ridiculous.
Yeah,
Well, that's copolyester and nylon, so it's got some.
Yeah, the only nylons I've sent are Coleman, and they're amazing.
Yeah, I have the bridge.
Yeah, bridge is awesome. Bridge print's so easy. I printed yesterday, I think, a bunch of parts for a guy in bridge.
Could you send me a profile? Because I didn't know how to actually set it up.
Yeah. I think the only profile I have for the bridge is in Simplify 3D. I don't know if you have that or not.
Yeah, I'm only using it at the moment. I need to get into Slicer.
Yeah, I can send you that in a little bit.
Put it in the forum. Or put it in the group.
I sure can.
Yes!
Brilliant.
Yes, I can do that. I'll do that later. Make myself a note.
Yeah, I have a really bad nylon profile for Slick 3R, and it's that's a no.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want that thing. Man, what else did you? I don't think you missed that much. We were just chatting about. We did the contest. The winners were awesome. The next contest is coming up. We should probably figure out what that's going to be.
Who won on the last contest? The guy with the drum?
Yep, the drum and the guitar.
The drum and the...
Brilliant.
Yeah, they were super good. And the video was amazing. We played that, him playing the bongo or the drum that he made. That was... I can't even play a musical instrument, so he's over there printing things I can't print and making them look good and playing it. So I'm useless.
Yeah, I can't play either. Anything.
Yes. So if we start a band, you and I are the singers then.
Yeah, sort of. I'll be the background singer.
Yes. Oh man. Boy, what is? Someone pick a topic. Let's do something. Pick a topic. Someone. Anyone.
Does anybody play any instruments?
That's not 3D printed related.
No.
Guitar.
I play guitar and trumpet. I used to play fun fact. I played in a ska band when I was in college.
Okay.
Hey,
I played
Ryan.
saxophone growing up. That was my band instrument in elementary and middle school. And switched to guitar because it was cooler.
You don't pick up chicks with a saxophone?
You should. I probably could now.
Well, you already have a girlfriend, so
That's right.
Fiance, right?
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah.
You hold on to that as a photographer who shoots weddings and is single. You hold on to that.
Yeah. But nah, she's laid back like I am, so.
You better be, or else I'll have to go in there and tell her.
We've been dating 9 years now.
And you haven't actually married her yet. Come on, her.
We've been engaged for 3 years.
Okay, that's a little bit better. It's not that much better.
Halfway.
Yeah, so.
Trying to figure out how to go back to the auto video thing when someone talks. It'll go to them. Mad at Google Hangout. No, pick a 3D printer topic. Someone pick something cool. Go, Chris.
That's a good question. What's your next 3D printer if you had to buy another one? What
Go, Brian. What's your next one that's not a Mark III?
Or that's not approved even.
Well, reality's out, so
Yeah.
I'd go with the 4XY.
Okay.
I don't know which. I don't know enough about them as far as different brands.
I guess they have what the Hypercube.
Yeah, you know, I kind of want to build my own printer, but I'm kind of torn because it's also nice to get one that you can assemble quickly, get it up and printing. You know, and just throw like a hard nozzle on there or something that could be like my abrasive only printer.
Yeah.
You know, but at the same time, I kind of want to take my time and build one. It'd be nice to have another printer to help me do that.
It helped. It took me, I saved up for 4 months buying parts here and there before I built the Zerba. And, you know, I just did it slow and then eventually bought the extrusions from Zerbo and decided to go for it. But it took me a while.
I bet.
It takes a while to source everything.
Yep. But I have a Tillyboo.
Yeah. And yeah, I did a complete, pretty much redesign of all the parts for the 10mm rods. That was fun.
How about you, Claire? What are you going to get? What's your next printer?
Oh, well, if I had the money, I'd buy an SLA to print minis.
Oh,
That would be
you
cool.
play Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah, I played Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh.
Well, a different version, but yeah.
Naughty version of Dungeons and Dragons?
Sometimes it can be adult, but no, not specifically. Just a different system.
Okay, so not Pathfinder or D&D.
No, we played a version of Dragon Quest, but
oh, okay, yeah.
Old system.
That's fine. I mean, as long as your Friday nights are summoning wizards and summoning dungeons and masters and whatever, systems don't matter. I think. What about you, Kyle? What's your since you have like as many printers as I do over here, but better ones? What's your next printer you're buying besides an Artemis? We can't.
No more Deltas. Man, I don't know. Like I have so many different ones now, and I feel like my wife would kill me if I came home with a 7th printer. So there's that.
Yeah, I think it would be a little bit too much for mine too. I think.
Yeah, I mean, it started with 1, and then it's like 2. It's like, oh, you have another? Why do you need 2? And now I'm up to 6. So.
Oh man, I wish I had 6. What do I have back here? 4, 8. Oh God, there's 8 down here.
And you've only been in the hobby, what, about a year?
Yeah, July of last year is I got my first printer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing it like 2.5 years probably.
I don't know how I managed to have only one after a year and a half.
You were smart.
Yeah, that's exactly right. You're not.
Well, actually, my husband was smart. He was the one who went out. I said, I want to get a 3D printer. He was like, he went and did all the research and said, we should buy a Prusa MK2. And I said, okay, we'll buy one of them. And yeah, good choice.
And since you're the wife, you don't have to, if you did want to buy more, there's no arguing.
That's right.
Yeah, well, it's kind of my printer now. He doesn't ever use it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's actually probably pretty good, because then when he does want to get into it, you can then be like, we need another one, because I'm using this one all the time. And then we've got Sando. You've got a bunch of... How many do you have?
I have 3.
And then what's your next one that you want to buy?
Not quite sure. Maybe I want to build one.
Ooh.
I'll get that one from E3D, which they're currently making.
Oh, the switcher?
Ah,
That looks cool. They just posted another video of the tool changing
yeah.
on Twitter.
Yeah.
And they have open beta starting soon?
Yeah?
You sign up for it?
That looks legit.
I wish I could beta test things.
Yeah.
So, I wish there was so many things I could play with, but then I would have too many printers. Yeah, that tool changer is going to definitely be a game changer, because you can swap nozzles all you want, you can buy multi-material, whatever, but just changing the whole tool head just simplifies all of that nonsense. You don't... It's amazing. I mean, kudos to E3D. Even though you gave up on making better hot ends, you're going to make a tool changer. I believe in you, E3D. But when you're done with the tool changer, go back to making nozzles and hot ends and stuff, and that way Mosquito doesn't completely take all your business away. Which, fun fact, Nathan hit me up from Prusa, and he's like, are your mosquitoes clogging? And I'm like, no. So they're having some issues with their mosquitoes. So if anyone is having clogging issues and you fixed it on the mosquito, let me know. Mine have been running perfect, so I can't.
But you've been printing PETG or PETG?
I printed a lot. I printed a few rolls of probably 1 kilogram of PLA through it, and probably 2 kilograms of PETG through it before I swapped it out. And not a clog, not a click, not a nothing. I was still running it just as fast as I was running it before.
But I've got still clicking problems with my Prusa.
Okay.
And I changed it with put a mosquito inside, and the same was happening, because I actually thought it was the heat sink on the E3D's V6, but
yep,
it just wasn't.
And that's the Mark III you have. It's still doing a clicking?
Yeah.
One thing that I will say about and do you have the R3 parts, or have you not done the R3 parts?
Yeah, I did the R3 parts for the mosquito, but didn't make a difference.
Okay. There were 2 things that I've seen that and you have the stock motor, right?
Yeah.
One day, if you get really bored, swap the X-axis for the E-axis. The motors.
Yeah.
Because I've seen people who have just had bad luck with the motor, and Prusa was sending people motors to swap, and that had fixed the issue. I don't know if it was just a bad cable, and it was like one lead just wasn't getting a good connection, or what. Because I know Chris had a bad Y motor, and then my Y motor just died when I did my mosquito swap, or my moon swap. I pulled the Y-axis motor off, and it was just full of carbon dust.
Yeah.
It was the bearing had shot out.
My X-axis motor had a lot of resonance.
Yep, that's what it was.
Yeah, my X on my oldest Mark II is dead also.
Yeah, and
yeah, they sent me a new hot end. That didn't make a difference. And then they sent me a whole new printer.
Did that work? Did that work? Is it better now?
No, that didn't work. Seriously.
Oh my gosh.
No, but they didn't want the old one back, so I was happy. I was like, okay.
No, but now you have 2 printers that click.
Yeah? yeah, now I have 2. But I'm gonna change. I'm gonna buy some moons or some Lin engineering motors.
Those Lin motors are insane. I don't know if they make a 1 amp motor.
Yeah, I asked for 3 different motors with that they can make it 1 amp. They can. Yeah. I just asked for a price. They're gonna probably on Monday give me a price for how much they want.
So Thomas is asking, what's the status of the LDO? So LDO sent a whole bunch of people test motors. It is One of them is right here. I just pulled it off. So they changed the windings, and it's a physical difference. I don't know if I posted the pictures, but there is well, let me put me on the big screen. Let me swap you out, Sando. Sorry, bro.
Yeah. No problem.
There's a physical difference in size of the winding between the extruders. I mean, that's a pretty different looking motor. This is the new one. Nope, this is the new one. So completely different. I have it running non-stop on the other Mark III. That's what I'm testing over there. It has not stopped printing for 3 weeks, or since I got the machine with that, or since I got the, well, it hasn't been stopped running since I got it, and it also hasn't stopped since I got the LDO motor. And it's a lot cooler, and no clicking, and there's very little of the linearity issue, because I have not enabled linearity correction at all, and I think if I look at it in the right light, I see a little bit of linearity issues, but the new motors from LDO are awesome. I'm just going to run, I mean, I want to be sure, so it's just going to keep running. But it definitely doesn't get as hot. It's maximum 40, 45 C, which is where those Moons motors that's the biggest change, is you're going to get a lot cooler temp. And that's extremely important, because I think some of the clogging is definitely, that motor could get to 60 C, and that's the deformation temp of PLA. So you're getting, just messed up filament getting shoved into a PTFE tube. Before it even gets in the hot end, it's already deformed and it's already gross. So I would definitely swap the motor out and try it. But then I've also had people clicking with the Mosquito, or with the Moons motor. Everything has some M. But yeah, I've had people clicking with the Moons motors too, so it's... I don't know what it is. One of it is definitely building of the hot end has to be correct, and some of the pre-built E3D ones are wrong. You want, in that video I posted for the correct build of a E3D V6, the cold end was the nozzle was extended out too far, so the heat break gets sunken into the heat block too far, so the cold end is too close to the hot. And so you get too much molten filament, and when it retracts, you just get molten filament shoved in, and then it can't push the molten filament through from the cold end into the hot end again, so you get clicking. And I've been chatting with support for a while, and it's like 20 different, it's like 602. There's like 30 things that cause the issue, and there's not like one bulletproof method. You just have to go one by one by one by one, and like right now I have no clicking. I had clicking a little bit on when I first got the Mark III, but then I changed, I think I posted it, so I know Chris has noticed it, I switched if you lower the extruder acceleration and also lower the jerk settings on the extruder, that helps a lot, because it is a lot of violent movement, because I think they had it jacked up on Slick 3R, or even in the firmware, to like 10,000 acceleration, which is insane.
Does it affect the print though? I mean, it really doesn't.
No. You can have it lower. Higher doesn't do anything.
Oh, I'm talking about the clicking.
Yeah, the clicking will, because you're skipping steps.
Right, gotcha.
So you're going to get a lot of under extrusion, and it sometimes will just stop in midair.
Okay.
And then it's printing. And it's just bad. It's just bad for your printer. I mean, and I wish there was a bulletproof method. Yeah, so Ryan is just saying that he's experienced clicking when the nozzle temp is too low, and that's just another thing is, I talked to the guy from Matt from 3DX Tech, and like when you print the low gloss PETG, his Mark III, he has a Mark III as well. It's the only printer that he has to print it that hot. Normally it's around 265. For most other printers that he's printed that low gloss PETG with, on the Mark III and the Mark IIs, for some reason it's 285. So I don't know if it's just the E3D nozzle, because that's the only printer he's got with the E3D V6. I don't know. I've tried testing everything. I know Prusa's tested everything.
Huh.
Yeah, he has to go 20 C hotter, just because it's on E3DV6, which is weird. And Ryan just saying it could melt, and yeah, it could be just not melting the plastic fast enough, which is dumb because PLA, I mean, 60 C is enough to start deformation, 80 C is melt temp.
Right.
You'd think 200, 205, 210 C is well more than enough to get it flowing like a geyser. The other, let me pull up because I've got 40 nozzles in front of me. Sando's here, so you don't have to watch the whole stupid video I made. I've got, let me see here. I've got a block. I've got all these things here. Oh, I can take a nozzle out of here. And I just bought some feeler gauges. I don't know where they went. And I have heat brakes in a bag. Heat brake. I've got 2 heat brakes. There they are. These are the Mark III heat brakes. When you assemble this, and something I've noticed in pre-built ones that have an issue, is when you assemble the nozzle, you want that nozzle to actually bottom out first. And then you come back a quarter turn. And that's how far that nozzle should be away from the heat block when it's all put together. And then when it's hot, quarter turn back. And it should be touching, if not literally microscopically touching.
Okay.
And that's the issue because
Classic
when
liner.
because if you look, it extends the cold end up. So this tube here where the cold end starts is not higher up. If this is sunken out, so if you look at your nozzle and it's this far, the heat break gets sunken in deeper and deeper. So this is, I've seen a lot of hot ends that look like this, where my finger's in the way, where you get a lot of room between, a big gap between the nozzle and the heat block. And the further that gets in, the shorter and shorter the distances between the cold end and the hot end. So you get hot filament getting in your cold, and cold trying to push hot through. So definitely try that when you get home, kids. Take apart your whole hot end, which sucks, and try to get that damn nozzle as flush as you can get it to the heat break or heat block after assembly. Which is why I'm not a fan of E3D hot ends, just because you can build it wrong so many ways.
Definitely.
And it's not a 45-degree cut either, even though that's what it says in the E3D guide. Well, they removed that part. They removed the cut, the chamfer.
Well, it's what, 55?
No, it's a 60-degree cut. So 30-degree tip should be what you have. I think I've got one. Yeah, so that's a 30-degree. I mean, you can hardly tell there's a chamfer on there.
Right.
That's the same step that's inside in the heat break, and that could be wrong because they're shipping it. Prusa does cut these for you, so they're cut correct from Prusa. But if you make your own and you buy that 40 and you print that 45 jig, it's the wrong angle, and you'll get jams because now there's a gap. So, welcome to hot ends, kids. They suck. They're supposed to not suck. Now I lost my heat break somewhere on the floor. Oh well, the dog will eat it, and then I'll find it later.
Find it out in the yard.
Why are my printer parts in the yard? So, let me know if that helps, Sando, if you ever go back and redo that stuff. And I don't know why it's happened to the Mosquito. The Mosquito's set. Like, there isn't a way you can adjust anything.
Yeah.
But I will say the Noctua fan is a pile of crap for cooling the E3DV6.
Okay.
So, I think Brian has it. No, I have it because you have a Mark III. The Sinon Orion makes a more powerful 40mm fan. And that's another thing that could fix the clicking, is getting that cold end to cool faster so there's not heat creep.
Okay. Is the fan 5 volt?
Yes, it is, but it does not have the auto sensing, the speed sensing. So you just have to disable that in the menu, and then if you run a self test, you have to swap the fan. Just pull the connector out, put the Noctua connector in, then run your self test. So it works, but it's about twice as powerful as a Noctua. And still only, I think, 6 decibels louder, so you're still under 40 decibels for a fan. I think it's like 32 or some ridiculous low amount of decibels. I'll try to find that link and send it. It should be somewhere in the chat, in the mod chat. So, but that's probably a long time ago. We talk a lot in there. Yeah, I think I have it somewhere. That fan. I do. It's right there. Let me grab it. Yep. It's an Orion brushless DC fan, which sucks. But if you get a Synon fan, who got one of those? Brian, you got the Synon fan, right?
Yeah, 12 volt.
Yeah, those things are built like a champ.
Yeah,
I bought the Orion too, and it's loud.
It is cheap. It's really cheap.
Okay.
So is the Noctua fan worse than the old fan they used to have, like that I've still got on my 2S?
It's not a bad fan. It's just not powerful enough. It's really quiet, and that's the thing is I think the old printer was like 60 decibels, which is at that point it starts hurting your hearing. And they wanted to go down and sound, but they didn't figure the fact that the E3D V6 doesn't cool very well.
Right.
So
I know lots of people used to swap it out because it was quieter.
It is a lot quieter. Once you swap to a Noctua fan, the loudest thing on your printer is now the blower fan for the motor, for the print.
Right, the part fan.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not even that loud.
Underpowered, but not loud.
Yeah.
Two underpowered fans on the Mark III.
There is a member in the group. Let me pull up his name. Because we're talking about that open source. And let me think here. Let me find it. So we're chatting about the open source stuff, and someone messaged me like, hey, what do you think would be a cool thing? If you could make a jump board, just like a plug-in board that gives me 24 volts for a fan, I would cry. I would so cry. So he's working on that. He's going to take a look. Let me see if I can find his name. I don't know when it was. It was probably yesterday. Nolan? Yeah, Nolan. So Nolan hit me up. Because I know there's 12 or 24 volts coming out of the Pi slot for the Pi Zero. So you could tap into that for power, which would be amazing. It's so quiet. Sando, talk about something. Pick a topic.
Painting currently.
Painting?
Oh, listen. Yeah.
Oh, did you do some dry brush on there to give it some...
Yeah. On this side, I've done nothing. Yeah.
And that's Vertigo?
Yeah, it's Vertigo Galaxy. It's just the layer lines are too thin, so it doesn't show through so
yeah,
good.
the sparkles.
Yeah, but it's okay.
That stuff is so pretty.
Yeah.
Does it better to print it with with like 0.2?
Yeah. I think I print everything at 0.2.
Yeah, I stopped printing stuff at lower stuff very often, except for lithophanes.
Yep. Definitely can't print a lithophane at 0.2 and call it a good lithophane. Well, it's still good. It's just not a super...
I'd printed a bunch at 0.2 when I kind of was running out of time and had to print a file quickly.
That's why you need to tell your husband, second printer. You can't run out of time with 2 printers. Until you run out of time on 2 printers, you
Of
have
course
to
you
get
can
the
run
third
out of time with 2 printers.
Actually, wait, that reminds me. So there's some new filament. I have a bunch of it. Hold on.
I'm just getting my power cable.
All right. So, Prusa's got Prusament filament. This is their black, which is just like the Vertigo or the Galaxy. This is Prusa Galaxy. It doesn't have the gold flecks, it has silver flecks.
Pretty.
And it comes in a tinted spool.
Oh.
Wear it sunglasses. It's pretty sweet. And then everyone buying printers now should be getting the new Prusa Silver, which is just Rapunzel. Because I know everyone. I know Sando's a Rapunzel guy. Everybody loves that Filamentum Rapunzel. But then what nobody has seen yet is the red. That is some red. This is Prusa red. Everybody needs a roll of Prusa red.
And that is their.
Yeah, this is their red, which is the same. If you get a Vertigo or the Filamentum red, it's the same red. But it's Prusa red. It might even be, except for it comes in a kilogram spool. They don't jip you. They don't give you 750 grams.
Right.
They give you a full kilogram for $25.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
They need to get their U.S. warehouse situation figured out so they can get that little cheaper shipping.
Yeah, and they just added DHL, which is awesome. I picked up the 2.5 upgrade, and it was $20.
Yeah,
for DHL.
And DHL gets here in like 2.5 days.
Yep. And it doesn't have to sit in customs for 3 days, which is amazing because UPS customs in the Czech Republic is stupid.
Like everything that I've ordered from Prusa that shipped UPS like a year and a half, 2 years ago, it sat in Germany for like 4 days.
Sando was looking at it. He was inspecting it.
Yeah.
That didn't happen to me though. I mean,
He puts in a little print inside. This is what it could do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad they added DHL shipping because holy cow! I ordered those 2 heat breaks, and I ordered a couple other random parts that I needed, and it sat with UPS for 4 days, going between. You know, what customs is looking at your paperwork, it's back in customs. I think it says heat break, like what? And then I would talk to Shane. I'd be like, Shane, can you find out what's going on? And he'd be like, yep. And they're going to tell me the same thing they tell me all the time. They go, I can only tell you this if you're the company. And it goes, I am the company. And they don't tell them anything. So, screw you, UPS, from Germany. Sorry, Sando, if you work at UPS in Germany.
I don't.
Well, then I am angry at them, and you can leave prizes on their doorstep.
I'll do that. Just for you.
Perfect.
well, guys, I think I'm gonna hang up tonight.
Do it. Go to bed, Christopher.
1:05, and I'm done.
That's nothing, man.
So
Well,
early.
I gotta go cook dinner.
What are you making us?
I'm making burritos.
They have burritos in New Zealand?
We have burritos.
Take care, guys.
Bye, Christopher.
Here, Chris.
See you guys.
Bye, Claire. All right, so now we have the people with short names left. I think I have the longest name now. Nope, Sando and I, and Brian. So Kyle's the shortest name. Yeah, I'm excited for Prusa Filament to finally launch because, but yeah, the shipping. Kyle's right. They need to get that. They have been hinting at putting in an American warehouse or something in America, and if it happens, I'll be the happiest kid ever because I'm tired of waiting a week for UPS to drop off and to pay like I think it was. They did lower the price on shipping on Filament, and was this is way lagged? Oh, Claire's jumping in. It was like $30 for 3 rolls, which is dumb, but Brian,
Yes.
Go-to filament brand.
Plastic. It's been familiar.
Which one?
Which plastic?
Oh, for the PLA and the. Have you tried their PETG?
Yeah. I like it a lot.
It prints hotter.
Strong as guys print, but it doesn't print well. It's worse than most people.
Yes, I will agree. I just threw away about a third of a spool of it because it prints like garbage. But the parts are very functional.
Exactly.
And I don't know why. Because I had black, and I'm like, black prints great any time. Nope, prints. It had the worst layer lines, and it's really sticky. I guess.
Yeah.
My nozzles get disgusting.
Yep.
Oh. I will be probably getting away from their PLA. It's been. I had a roll. I was talking to Osi about it because he just went away from using push plastic as well. I had a whole roll that was so dry, I had to run it on a actual spool holder because if I went through the reverse mode, it'd snap.
Wow.
That was really bad. It was very, very dry. And again, I tried to dry it, and it just was still brittle. But yeah, I think I might start ordering a little bit of eSun because that's another thing in America. Like, you got Sando, you are a lucky man. You've got what, Color Fab and Filamentum and like Rigid Ink and everybody. You've got a variety of Italian, German, English, Swedish filament brands that you can order from.
That's true.
We have, I think, all like 15 of the filament brands here in America, besides like Protopasta and a couple others, use the exact same chemistry for all their filaments and the same colors. It's the same 8 colors, black, gray, red, white, blue, maybe a really crappy purple. So I'm envious of you.
Yeah, I just got this. I forgot I ordered it.
Is that a bunch of filament? Oh gosh, see?
Yeah, but that was your fault.
Yeah, that was the discount, right? They're getting rid of.
Wow, I ordered some stuff. It must be like this gold stuff and Vertigo Galaxy, and I open it up and it's just purple.
It's still a really nice purple.
But it's nice. I got some green.
Yeah, those are the ones that when they discontinued those colors, right?
Yeah, right.
How much were they for you?
I don't know. Some of them were like 10 euros. Huh?
Yeah. How many euros?
10, 12 euros.
That's still cheaper than the $31.
Yeah.
They were 41. Sometimes Filament 1 has a discount and they're down to 31. And that's where they are now. Those colors that you have that went out there for 10 euros, they're still $31 here in America. So, is that your favorite brand though, Filamentum?
Yeah, they're great. I ordered some eSun last time. There was a discount in Amazon Italy.
Ooh.
So I ordered them from Italy because they're cheaper than from Germany. I don't know, I paid like $15 or 15 euros for a roll.
Mm-hmm.
So I ordered, I don't know, about 10 rolls in different colors. That's not bad.
Huh. That's not bad at all. And that's the thing. That's just PLA, right? You just got like their standard. Did you get their PLA Plus?
PLA Plus.
For how much? How many euros?
Something around 15 euros.
Because it's 22 here to 25 a roll.
Yeah, normally it's about 22. And I don't know. I think I saw a link. They were selling it cheap, and yeah, I ordered from Italy.
Well, you go ahead and ship me a few from Italy. That'd be great.
Yeah.
That's what I started with too. Was I went to eSun like Kyle. Kyle's. You said that you use eSun all the time, right?
Yeah, I use eSun all the time. I mean, I probably buy 3 to 5 kilograms of it a week that I go through, and it's pretty much because it's good, it's pretty decent filament.
Yeah, it is.
And I get it free next day shipping where I live. It's fine. So.
Yep. I don't get next day, I get 2 day. But I will be ordering a bunch of random colors because I got that palette coming in, and my PLA. I have. Let me take a look here. I got to step back. Okay, I've got. This is my PLA colors right now. Besides, I have a bunch of polyalchemy elixir. I have four rolls of that, but that doesn't count. I just want regular filament. So, 3D Solutech, I've got a really crappy gold. Their gold is horrible. It is the worst gold I've ever seen. I think I have prints with it, right? Yep. This is their gold. Oh, they put me on the screen. That is their gold. It is not gold. I don't know what that is. It's also
it looks about like the Eastern gold.
Yeah, it's pretty poopy.
Yeah.
It's really poopy. I also have a roll of their marble, which I have not opened. So I have a third of a roll of gold, one roll of marble, lime green, pink, and then that's it. I already went through 4 or 5 kilograms of all my other colors, so I have nothing in that. And then I have a bunch of random spools of test filament, but nothing that I can do for a palette. Like if I want to do multicolor print, it's going to be marble and lime green and hot pink. So
Could be worse.
I'm making my decision now. I do have some push plastic, a bunch of it, but it's so brittle. I don't know what happened. It's been in the package, opened up, brittle. I blame Brian. He bought the good stuff, and they sent me the crappy stuff because my name's not Brian.
I'm actually printing marble right now. And I'm printing your 3Y skulls. You saw that right now.
Nice. Which color?
The marble.
Ah, that's a good choice. You have you printed with that marble yet? The 3D Solutech marble?
I haven't printed anything relevant to it yet.
Well, so this will be the first time we'll get to see it.
Yeah.
You better post it.
Oh, I will.
On the group. Don't just send it to the mod chat. We're so bad.
It'll be interesting to see how the 6-inch nozzle looks at finer details.
Yeah, it's yeah, I can't. I love that marble stuff, man. Because I have the ammo one. Yep, there's a spool of it down there. My filament is now in 4 places. I'm like Kyle now. How many rolls did you get? How many? Okay, so you have like 40 40 liters of resin. How many spools of filament do you have right now?
Well, let me see if I can flip this around. Hey. Those are mostly empty. There's a little bit. Those are all black. There's some right there. Right there. This one's a really cool one. Right here. That one.
The clear?
It's one of these Rorschach specialty materials made for the M200. It's called Z-Glass. It's kind of like a PETG. It's a copolyester, but it has glass fiber in it. So it's like super, super high tensile strength. It's really cool.
Huh.
And then down here, got some 3D Solutech pink.
They make a nice pink.
Yeah, that pink's great. Green, some more gray, a little bit green. These are all
Master spools?
Master spool refills.
DOS filament or?
No, they work in filament.ca up in Canada.
Okay.
They're a Thomas fill. I bought like $200 worth of the refills. Great stuff. I think I got like 25 kilograms of it. I'm down to like 6 of them left. So
I'm coming to Kyle's house. I'm gonna steal all his filament.
That's all I have here. And then at work, on my wall at work, I've got this huge spool thing. I'll take a picture of it on Monday when I'm back there. And I've got probably 15 or 20 spools there at work. This is cool. This is my little UV curing chamber for my photons that I made. I printed it. It's out of got a little UV light in the top.
That's actually a UV light from a printer. From a
yeah.
Huh.
Yep.
That's freaking genius.
Light goes in the top, and then it's got a little jewelry turntable like you'd have in a jewelry store, like a solar powered turntable. So the UV light turns on the turntable, makes it spin, And I got these stick-on mirrors, and we're stuck all on the inside of it to shine the UV.
All right, you better post the directions for this.
That is
Because
cool.
my chamber is the fingernail UV curing thing, so I can cure a whole lot of D&D minis. I can't cure anything else. Like I printed, my buddy's he's a toy maker, and he designed this giant Grateful Dead bear.
That's cool.
And I printed a giant one, and curing this thing sucked because it doesn't fit into fingernail curer. So yeah, you post that.
Yeah, I got it on, I think it's on Thingiverse somewhere. I'll find it.
Post that link for us that are in, because I mean the SLA, Prusa SLA should be coming out tomorrow.
Maybe.
TM, trademark tomorrow.
2025. We'll see.
Yeah, I can't wait. Sando, do you do resin?
Not yet.
Are you going to do resin?
I don't know. Is that stuff gonna kill me?
So
Yeah, probably.
It's not good to breathe in. It's not going to kill you. There are very inexpensive ways to clean the air. Like you can get a carbon filter system for it, and I have one in a box. It's down here. I never installed it. But if you pick, like we were talking about Fun to Do, and that's actually a brand from across the pond. So it's not made in America, it's made in your way. The brand, it doesn't smell. It's, well, a little bit, but it's very nice resin. And then you just use gloves. Because that's the worst thing, is touching it. Because you end up being desensitized to it, and you can end up being allergic to it over time. So the more you touch it, the more you can become allergic to it. Which then you'll touch it one day and have, your throat will close up. So
Yeah, you go through a ton of gloves, a ton of like paint strainers, a ton of paper towels. So many paper towels, oh my gosh.
a lot of paper towels. I just buy the giant jumbo pack.
Yeah, I just got a bunch of Costco.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to lock the office if I get one, because I have 3 kids running around.
Yeah, and when it's in the machine, you can't really get to it. I mean, that's the nice thing, that all the machines are enclosed. There's no open air SLA machine, because that would be dumb. That would be the dumbest thing in the world.
Yeah.
But
It's all kind of self-contained.
Yep, and you got one of the new ones there, Kyle, with the new.
This is the older one with the blue windows.
Yep.
Right there, that guy. And the newer ones, I like the yellow windows a lot better. One, you can actually see into it.
Yep. 2,
it actually stops UV light, which the blue ones, they look kind
do
of
not.
cool, but they don't do a thing.
Yeah, and I ordered some from the guy on the Photon group for mine, the red ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, with kids around, I think it's a pain in the butt, because you don't know if you're allergic to resin until you find out.
Yeah.
And that's the worst. And they don't really talk about that. They talk about how it is bad for you and stuff, and I get a slight headache sitting around it, and it's not because I'm dying. It's just because I'm slightly allergic to the fumes, or my body does not like the fumes. So I get a little tiny headache if I'm messing around with it. But my basement is huge, and I have an air exit out this window behind me, so it's not horrible. But if you don't have fresh air or an ability to get fresh air in there, I don't think it's a good option for anybody.
Well, and some people are just more sensitive to it than others.
They are.
And I think I've just been around it so much that I'm desensitized to it, which is probably a really bad thing.
It is a bad thing.
But I mean, like I'm sitting right here. I've got 2 photons, a Vortex, and an ABS back there. I mean, so.
But you do have a window.
I do have a window. Got a fan up there to circulate some air. I just got this cover for my Vortex. It has a HEPA filter in the back of it.
Okay.
Back there's a big old, there's like a 100mm fan with a HEPA filter in it. I got that for free, actually. It's like a $250 cover, and I ordered it from a company here in Florida, like a reseller, maybe 2 months ago. And they kept like jerking me around, like sending me emails saying, "Oh, it's on back order, it's on back order." And then finally, like a week and a half ago, I get a refund back into my PayPal account for the full amount that I paid They didn't send me anything saying we're canceling your order, nothing, just a refund. And then yesterday, this shows up on my doorstep.
Christmas?
Sure. I'll take it.
If you're listening, Joseph, if you ever want to send us anything and not tell us, printer-wise, we'll be like Kyle. We'll just accept it. It's totally okay. As long as they don't click like Sandoz.
Yeah.
If they click, I don't want them. Well, I'll fix it. But
I'll take it and fix it, yeah, no problem.
I'll slap 7 motors on there. We'll push some filament through that damn hot end, let me tell you. Yeah, and then the other thing with resin is just you have to have an area for it. There, as long as there's a sink nearby or fresh water, you know, it's not bad. And you get to buy cases of isopropyl alcohol. It's amazing.
Let's see. Oh, look right here on the floor next to me. Empty jug.
I don't know. I've got a case behind me and another. Wait.
Yeah, like every week I go to Walmart for groceries and I just pick up like 3 jugs of it.
Amazon sells a 12 count for like $20, and I do that once every couple months. So there you go, Sando. Your life will be like ours. You get to buy a bunch of alcohol that you can't drink.
Yeah, I'll wait a couple of years. Yeah.
Good call. And
it depends what Prusa puts out.
Yeah, the company they bought was really cool. They built, the slicer was horrible. I ended up actually jumping onto the company. It was like something dwarf printers or whatever. I downloaded it. It was in JavaScript app for the slicer. And I had the photon, so I was like, oh, you know what? I'll slice it and see how the supports work. Maybe it's just a better slicer. No. That was the dumbest thing. I don't know whose idea it was to build a slicer in JavaScript. You know, and it was so slow, and options just didn't make sense, and you couldn't click on things. It looked like you could, but you couldn't. It wasn't intuitive. It was like the first time you grab slicer, you're like, this doesn't make sense. This is horrible. I'm going right back to Cura. But yeah, no, it was yeah. So hopefully, and that would be awesome. I mean, since they have about 8 developers now for Slicer, they could build SLA right into Slicer.
Be sweet.
Which would be ridiculous. Because I think even with the Anycubic, the software's all right. It's okay. It won't ruin your prints. It just won't make them pretty. And it works. I mean, it is closed source, the slicing software, which is garbage. And they stole it from somebody else. That was somebody else's software, which is. But you know, mesh mixers for supports, and SLA sucks because you have to use like 4 programs. You know, you have to have mesh mixer because like that giant bear I showed you, that's hollow. You do not want to print. You'd run through 2 vats trying to print something that big in SLA, in resin. So you're hollowing everything. You're learning to put holes in the proper place, which is easy actually. That's actually the easiest thing I've learned in mesh mixer was how to put holes into objects and making things hollow. Unless there's an issue with the model, and then you get like 2 hollows and you get like a tiny version of it inside. I had that happen one time, and that was amazing. There's like a little tiny version of it inside rattling around, so it worked. But yeah, there isn't a all-in-one. I haven't tried the new Moai. The Moai is amazing, and they just released a new slicing software. Might download that. So Prusa, that's your challenge. Make us an awesome slicer for SLA, so that way Kyle and I don't have to use the Anycubic. Well, we have to use it because the stupid files have to be that file.
I bought a license off of that guy on the Anycubic Facebook group of the firmware slicer.
Oh.
It's normally like $400, and he got like a package deal with the company. They're like $150 or something for a license, and I bought one just because I was wanting to try something else. And it looked. I downloaded the evaluation version first and played with it for like a week, and it was really, really, really solid. So I went ahead and bought it. and it's great. It does everything. You can hollow, add drain holes, whatever.
And will the Anycubic slice it or print it?
Yes.
Oh.
It will. Yeah, they added support. That's why I bought it, because they just added support for the photon, so it exports the photon file.
I approve. Because that's one thing I do hate about Anycubic is they have locked the photon down.
Yeah, I mean it's a dot photon. It's
Yeah.
a fake file type.
Yeah, it's a G-code. It's literally a Prince G-code,
Yeah.
but they named it .photon, and you can't just name things .photon and send it to the printer. It doesn't work.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, I'll find a link to that sale page for that software and send it to you.
Sweet.
It's solid, and they have an evaluation version you can try out for like 30 days, I think, too.
Awesome. As long as it's faster and it's not as dumb, because the buttons, the moving things was so bad. Because sometimes you had to rotate things upside down or at a 45-degree angle, and it made no sense in the Anycubic software.
Here, let me. This is what it looks like.
Oh, that looks way better.
Yeah, I mean, you have the support generator is awesome. You can do all kinds of stuff. Over here up at the top, you can all your different options.
Well, the Photon software is like 5 options.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it has little grips you can drag, so you can move, rotate, move.
Okay,
like
yep,
that, so
I like that.
It's solid.
Does it have what Mesh Mixer has, which is that one of my other favorite features in Mesh Mixer, which a lot of people don't use, is the find best orientation for print?
This one does not.
Okay.
But one thing I have done, I mean, I've gotten to the point pretty much where I can look at things now and say,
eyeball
how it needs to print, you know?
Yeah.
If there's one that I just cannot get, I will open up Freeform, the Forblad software.
Yep.
And it has an auto orient, so I'll just orient it in that and see how it would orient it. And that's kind of like, you know, the end all be all of desktop SLA. So
yeah.
They've got it figured out. So
and you have a form?
No, I don't.
Oh, but you have the software.
I have the software,
Oh.
and you can download it for free, and you can open a virtual printer in it.
Okay.
Just to kind of look at it, and so I'll use the orientation of that and see how it would orient things, and then just try and copy it in my software.
Did you hear that, Joseph? Download both those softwares and steal the best bits.
Yeah.
And you put that in Slicer. That way, Sando, when he gets his Prusa Soleil. We have to combine Prusa SLA. That just sounds weird.
So is the Prusa SLA, is it going to be laser SLA or DLP?
The company they bought, I think, did DLP.
Okay.
At least what it looked like. And the software is for DLP. It wasn't for...
That definitely keeps the cost down.
Oop. Oh, there you go. You're back. Yeah. DLP is way better. In terms of cost.
And speed of printing too, because you can do the whole. It doesn't matter how much you're printing; it's the same speed.
Yep, one whole bed is the same size as one object, or same speed as one.
Yep.
They need a 3D printer with that, like FDM. It's one whole layer at a time. At 1 second, whole layer. Just keep stacking. Sando, make that.
Oh, 1 sec. What? Make what? I wasn't listening.
Probably a good idea.
That was on Facebook.
I think the closest to that is Sigma with the independent dual extruders.
Yeah, and you can print 2 parts of it. So what we're talking about, Sando, was that DLP, which is what the Photon is and what I believe the company that Prusa bought, it prints an entire layer at one time with light. So it doesn't matter if it's one object or the entire bed, it all takes the exact same amount of time to cure. So it's super fast if you want to print like 20 of the same thing, because it's just as fast as one. But we want an FDM. So your job right now is to design an FDM printer that uses hot molten filament and does a whole layer at a time. So next week, is that good?
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
All right. Feel free to, talk to Vecco maybe. He's probably got that figured out. Let's see. Anything else? Brian, you got anything else you want to chat about? Because I think we're starting to die here.
Yeah, my battery is down. Blip was a minute ago.
Kyle, there's a plug.
I'm on my iPad.
Oh. You're not allowed to use iPads next time. Unless they're fully charged.
Sure.
But yeah, I will say that we're going to do this every month. This is the first time we're going to, right after the contest, and it ends for the print contest, we're going to do a roundtable chat, get as many mods, and then people from the community jump in, we'll chat, shoot the poop, in case, G-rated people are here. We're going to say poop. And just randomly chat. So I think we have 11 people left. We had 20 something, which is pretty good. Yeah, come back next month. We'll have other stuff. Maybe we'll actually take time and write down what we're going to talk about versus me just going, Kyle, show me your filament. Sando, make me a printer. Brian, your polycarbonate prints are amazing.
We can start a few days ahead of time and take suggestions for topics too.
That would be awesome. There's a poll function.
Yes, we should use it.
That would be Brian's job. Brian, start a poll.
Get better microphone next time.
What's funny is, so while I was trying to set this up, I have a high-end microphone now down here for audio, and I have an audio mix board. It does not work with Google Hangouts on YouTube. It would just, because you can't monitor, so I don't know if it's working. There's no monitor for the for Google Hangouts, so if my audio sounds like crap, I won't know. Unless I plug my headphones into another device, which I guess I could do. I have an iPad right here. I could have just plugged my headphones in my iPad. That would be my monitor, which would suck. That would be majorly poopy. So, but yeah, I'm definitely going to add cameras, but microphones are good. This works. Do I sound horrible? How does it sound?
It's fine.
Okay.
Fine for me at least. Clear. Better than Brian.
Yeah, it sounds better than the other people when they speak. Yep.
I have a headset at work. I'll just add that one for the day.
There you go. And do it at work and then get paid.
There you go.
All right. So, anybody want to say anything else?
It's been real.
It has been real. And Sando, remember, leave presents for the UPS guy in Germany for us.
Yeah, we'll do.
Take all his Haribos away. Haribo is made there, right? Haribo's made in Germany?
Yeah, it's a German company.
Oh, it sucks. So that means you get fresh Haribo.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. Twitter, someone... So you know the Proto Gnome? I don't know if you guys have seen the Protopasta Proto Gnome. It's like a gnome. It's a model you print, and it's a gnome on top of a gear, which is kind of like the mascot for Protopasta. Someone made a Proto Bear, which is a Haribo gummy bear on a gear. It's floating around Twitterverse right now. So everyone out there, that's your challenge this week. Find the Proto Bear, print it on your Prusa, and whoever has the best Proto Bear is awesome. So, all right. Yeah, it has been real. Bye, Indiana Zoidberg. Brian, say your goodbyes.
Well,
Oh. Bye, Kyle.
Where's the camera? There it is.
It's on your iPad. All right. Bye, Sando. Oh, good morning. Good morning, Don Don.
Good morning. Bye-bye.